All right, what happened last time?
All right, Ragnorum.
We finished the dungeon.
We had a boss fight. We fought a guy named Tyrus Caldros, or Caldros. Ross, Bros, I don't remember. His gimmick was he could make you serve, and he had a bunch of minions, and we had to stop him from becoming a lich. There was a lot of back and forth. Revenant spent 90% of the fight serving and beating the shit out of us. And Ori and Titus really put in the work, doing a bunch of cool range stuff.
Nier was there too.
Nier was there.
Oh,
Nier did a lot.
Yeah,
Nier did a lot as well. But we managed to jump him. And then we got out of the dungeon. Taka seemingly gave us like 3 random items.
He was like, I'll maybe see you again.
Right, he's like, good job, you idiots. Maybe I'll mess with you later. And then
then there's the wide-eyed stranger, just
yeah, he did all reliable for
He did the Reed Richards, right? 4. And then we just ended right there when we escaped, right?
Yeah, and what's your name? Story saved you and you escaped.
Yeah.
You are now inside Story's office as she sees your group, and she's just like, pretty sure I thought I saw the Lich God there for a second. Good job. How'd it go? You're all live. That's great.
Yeah,
a lot of fire. That's not good. But there's water around it, so that should be fine. What's going on? Fill me in.
You're not wrong about the Lich God. We saw him too, which is concerning.
Okay.
Yes. I believe you remember Tyrus Caldros off in Last Star now. Fun fact, not in Last Star, actually he picked up a new hobby of necromancy and really thought lichdom was the new thing to do.
Interesting.
So he was in the middle of that. Not anymore. It did not end well for him.
Okay. Well, that's bad news, good news. Very good. Very happy about that. He he did have one really serious discussion before resigning with me all about eternal life and stuff. And I thought that was a lot, especially for somebody whose grandmother serves as death god. So wasn't sure what his angle was, and now we know. Now we know.
What were those who picked up those items that were outside of the dungeon?
I believe Ash grabbed them. Ash, we'll put them on the table. What do we got?
The grimoire, the pouch.
Well, we don't know it's a grimoire. It's a book. We don't know what it is.
Oh, look at that. That's a very evil grimoire.
Yep. Kind of a
Dear diary. I went to become a lich today.
Oh, these are all sorts of different spells for how to achieve lichdom. Oh my goodness. I feel like none of you should have this, but there's other stuff in here. Does any of you, I feel like as a reward, want to learn some of those spells, such as Cloud Kill's in here?
So I think it is worth noting for those of us who can learn spells, or I guess me, I can't put in anything above 4th level. So like even if he has it, I can't copy it.
Tear out the page and save it for later.
Yeah, if you want, yeah.
I'm the fucking DM. I can give you whatever.
Okay. I guess.
What magic professor can just give you a 5th level you can't use until you unlock it? Like one of those deals. Like once you get to 5th level spells, then you can use it. But
you get Cloud Kill for free.
Yeah, why can't I?
Yeah, sure.
Can I give you stuff?
I'm just going off of the wizard spell, the wizard class, how it's written.
Yeah, well, I hate all the rules of D&D if you didn't know. So
that's fair.
Oh yeah,
hate them all.
Letting you make that call. Okay, cool. He's made
still looking for my list. I had somewhere here in my notes.
Guys, I don't want to alarm everybody, but like you turn around and Nier is now 2 feet taller.
Wait, when did that happen? When did that happen?
It's Derek, you're the shortest now. How do you feel?
All of his clothes obviously didn't stretch with him. So now he's like
so he's just he's like in a toddler's clothes.
Yep.
All right, you know it's fall, right? That's you're ill dressed for the weather.
It's actually fall.
I don't remember, to be honest with you. So
sure. Well, I guess we'll have to work on that. Yes. How did that happen?
I don't know. And he's like stretching out his arms and like touching like the top of a door frame. Right? Like just little things like that like you don't think about.
He's like looking down at like the little table we have this stuff set up on because he can actually like look over it now. And
like, yeah, he's not like on his tippy toes anymore.
He's just like, yo, look at stuff.
I take it by your disposition, you weren't expecting this.
No, generally, I haven't grown in years, so this is. Am I a god?
No. Nip that one in the bud right now.
No, I don't. Yeah, no.
You'd be a little.
There's a lot more that goes into ascension than just growing 2 feet.
Why is Derek just going around?
Maybe that's the start, though. You don't know.
I feel very
I
confident. I feel very confident. No.
Okay, so what we have here is it looks like ritual relevant. The materials here are remnants of a ritual that could allow you to permanently learn telekinetic bond. Is that what it is?
Ooh,
that's
telepathic bond. Is that what you're thinking of?
That's what I'm.
Yeah.
This grimoire has a bunch of powerful necromancy spells, and there seems to be some information about other liches trying to ascend in different areas, and they were keeping notes on each other. So that's potential information that'd be helpful, or at least I can give to my friends.
So I assume the Church of the Raven Queen would be very pleased with that kind of information.
Certainly. I'm sure Ori here can take this information and hand it over. And the amulet.
Also concerning that they're coordinating.
Yeah, I don't.
No, not necessarily coordinating. They're spying is more. It's not coordinating. It's more like
okay.
Each of them are spying on each other and being like, they're this far. I got to beat him. So this guy was keeping tabs on the like 4 other people trying to get to Lich.
Okay.
All of the
They're not
liches
working
being
together.
pen pals.
I was like, is there a grand Lich conspiracy now?
No. There's no Chroma Conclave Lich version.
They've got a little mailing list for like their pen pal group of just like, hey guys,
I mean, it's wizards.
today I got this orb.
Send out Christmas cards.
Yeah.
I feel like they just annoy the hell out of each other as wizards just nonstop. Each
one of them is like in the middle of
the other.
Aldros, this is the 3rd time you put a magic eye in my sanctuary. Stop it. I'm going to put 7 in yours if you keep this up.
In the middle of like drawing out all like the chalk sigils for this big like the dragon lich one of the other wizards just teleports in and like messes it up a little and then teleports out. Just so it's like, I gotta start over. Nerd.
And the amulet, as story cast deck magic, grants the ability to cast Dominate Person once per long rest.
What?
Oh,
that's
messed up.
Yeah,
you should do that. Yeah.
What?
Hey,
I can take all this stuff, or you guys can grab what you want.
You're
my adventuring party, and I think morally you are going to be responsible. And if you're not, I'll find out and punish you.
Terrifying, but
how does Revenant react to that statement?
He has dead eyes.
Noted. I'll do the telepathic bond at least. I'll take that.
Materials. You'll need more to then eventually be able to do it. It's not just a freebie.
Okay. Yeah, did you want the amulet or should I take it? Because I'm quite proficient with enchantment magic.
Whatever you want. We can both have it. We'll just have to work there.
Okay, I suppose we can have joint custody of the amulet. Yeah. You can have it for now.
I get it on Tuesdays from 7:32 to.
Your takes and immediately cast Dominate Person on Theric. Only I get to use this.
That's awful. Okay. I'll have to do further research into that then.
We can cut it in half. Then we both get half. We can
think that's how
dominate a
magic
half
items
person.
works.
You get the top half, and I'll get the bottom half.
Okay. Yes. So we have just above table. So we have the materials for the telepathic bond. We've got this amulet. And was there a third thing, or is that it?
The Grimoire spells.
What do you got in the Grimoire spells? Just Cloud Kill? Or
no, it's all necromantic spells up to 9th level.
Oh wow.
Ash, I mean,
you may only choose 3.
Okay. I would like to. No.
I mean, you won't get it forever. Awful. Again, it's just sitting there grayed out in your inventory. You got it early, but you can't access it until you get the.
Yeah. Actual take that to look into. I'll look into those.
Yeah. You already have 1, so there's 2 more necromancy spells you can learn.
All right, so it's the Cloud Kill and then 2 more I can choose up to 9th level, but I can't cast it unless I have the spell slot.
Yeah, and and like up to, not including 9th level, like everything.
Okay.
Not 9th
okay,
level.
So like up to 8th level and below.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Noted.
Sick. I don't even. Yeah, I guess I don't know outside of Power Kill if there is a 9th level necromancy thing, but
Astral Projection is 1. True Resurrection is 1.
All right.
Astral Projection counts as necromancy? That's crazy.
Yeah,
True Resurrection would be nice.
Is nonsense. How many things it gets spell wise?
Yeah.
Clone is necromancy.
Clone makes sense. That one. That might be big. That might be big. Okay. Well, those I would say we should probably be a little bit wary of these gifts coming from the god of undeath, seemingly. Don't like that at all. Not one bit.
These were all from the guy you beat, and he like released them back to you guys, type of deal. So these items were, I already forgot his name. Made him up.
Caldros. Yeah, Caldros.
These were all the like most important things Caldros had, and he just threw them to the enemies. That's the type of god that he is. Tells you a lot. You can look into that all you want.
What a fucking poser.
Noted.
All right. I suppose that's all divvied up.
Important question. What time of day is it?
10 p.m.
It is 10 p.m. All right. Well, that was an exciting day. I am tired, I think.
Off to the tavern? Yeah.
I could get a drink. I could be talked into it.
All right.
You want to get a drink?
Yeah, sure. Let's.
Can't believe we're not getting a drink right now.
All of you guys have earned your rest and your well keep. Thank you for investigating this. I'll keep you updated on the forts as that fighting is ongoing. But I mean, you took care of something massive in such a short amount of time. You are doing great work, and I knew I made the right choice with you being my official adventuring party. As your sponsor, I am proud. And as the head of Blackstone College, I am proud. And as your boss, I am proud. Have a good night.
There any kind of reward for stopping a lich? I'm just saying. Think about.
I feel like we just got the reward.
There's 6 of us, and there was only 3 things.
Rewards. I'm going to think about this and see if I can find it in our budget to give you guys some rewards.
Ash like sits there for a second in his own head of like knowing how the budgets typically work, and just like, ooh.
It's all coming from Ash's class.
All comes from Ash's paycheck. Actually, it's like no.
You know what? You don't need that.
We know you set aside all these funds for like special allocations over the year. They're just getting pulled for this, bud. Sorry, this counts. All right, tavern time.
All right.
Isn't it kind of fraud that we're hers, but she's using the school's money?
No, it's fine. It's fine. Don't look into it. Don't think about it.
Hey, Revenant is not thinking about it. Ryan is.
Listen, we can do some
I don't have
casual
to deal with
fraud.
Taxes.
Listen, you're allowed to do some fraud when the IRS is unable to come stop you because they just get power word killed.
There's no
there a Zenya
IRS in
IRS?
this world, and I'm not even sure how any of this is working at the moment. So we will see. We'll see how this goes.
All right.
I absolutely have a pounding headache. So we will see if there's any really off logic things tonight. I reserve the right to change my mind later.
Fair enough.
Noted.
But we'll see. We'll see how unhinged I'm gonna get.
We've had sleepy read. Now we get ready for in pain read.
Mm-hmm.
Other end of the spectrum.
I'm in pain. So are you. You guys
All right.
to the tavern. The tavern you guys constantly frequent. I'm sure there was a name I gave it at some point. I think the other group we just called it Tavern because I was tired of them being a little.
This is the bar.
It's the bar.
By me, you guys can have the bar. As you guys go to the bar, you're given meals and food of their local cuisines, and music is playing. A fireplace is on, and the entire world is carried on like everything is normal, despite this place being at war, despite this place being freed from a potential crazy uprising that was happening, insurgents of all those people trying to control the king here and all that. And I have no idea you stopped a great undead army from coming up here and wreaking a lot of havoc.
When we get in here, Theric is just going to listen out and see if he can hear anybody talking about the war with Murktred, how that's going. Like if there's like people who are soldiers or who have loved ones that are soldiers and are like...
Sure. Make a perception check.
Right. Perception. That's a mighty 13.
There's some grumbles that you're hearing around here in the tavern, or just people talking about how, scary but exciting wars going off. There's still talk of glory and such happening right now. With Murktred attacking, it seems that he's attacking multiple locations, and the forts are doing well holding out, and forces are on their way to send reinforcements and aid. Everyone is very hopeful at this moment in the war, this early war, that they have a chance to weaken a demon lord local to the area, maybe even remove him. The sentiment is very much that he must have overplayed his hand in this moment, and now there's a chance with the city to put their name back on the map as an overlooked land. Clovis hasn't been taken seriously, and this is a great way to prove that Clovis is prepared for fighting. There is some people here and there concerned, though, with the distribution of resources as the upheaval continues, its continuous battle against an anarchy of the Underdark that has happened, and whatever that entails. So having some of the more veteran and older people who lived through the Madness War understand that multiple war fronts is a recipe for disaster and death. So everyone's being cautious.
Yeah. All right.
Nier is definitely telling everybody that we just stopped a lich and stopped undead. Like,
I'd say most people are receptive, with a couple being like, "Okay, buddy, yeah." But a lot of people being like, "Oh shit, I heard about an undead problem. What? You guys?
Anymore?" Yeah.
He still is in his short clothes.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Yeah.
We got out like an hour ago, so we're still covered in fresh wounds.
He's in his tiny clothes, so he sounds like a crazy person and looks
changed.
like a crazy person.
Yeah, but I'd say like people are like, things have been pretty crazy around here. I could see it. So some are buying it, some not at all. But most positive receptions, letting you be happy.
Ryan, has Revenant come with us, or is he pouting back?
Oh, Revenant is. I think Revenant is there.
Okay.
Is Revenant doing anything?
Oh, he's just leaning against the nearest wall and just watching you guys enjoy whatever food you're eating.
Ash will get a drink, and he'll bring it to Revenant.
No, I was gonna do that. Fuck you.
I was gonna do that too.
All three of them bring a drink to Revenant.
Everyone's just like, come on, do something.
Nier comes up and just grabs two of them and walks away.
That's actually fun. Nier tracks these people are all trying to interact with Revenant. He's like, free drinks, dude.
Him growing actually made him still, because I'm used to looking down for him. I'm not looking eye level anymore.
Yeah, this is very bad. His reach has grown, right? He can steal more things. It's not great.
Each arm has grown by a foot.
Anyways,
Revenant awkwardly reaches out and takes the mug or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Are you above drinking, or are you willing to join in on that?
He takes a sip.
Do you want me to put like a little corpse in there or something for you to get you all excited about murder? Would that do it?
Not that weird.
Oh wow, you are a little self-aware at least. That's a good start.
Yeah, I don't eat or ingest the dead. That's what you think of me.
No, well,
I mean, you are a little what's the word? Hardcore, would it be?
one-track mind is the word I would use, or phrase. That's not one word, but
I'm not smart enough to know what that word means. I'm gonna stick with hardcore.
I would say Revenant definitely had an experience that utterly disgusted him in the Madness War of monsters eating undead and being like, oh my god, and having like people on your side like actively killing those things and being like, all right, those got out of hand. We fucked up with those. All right, we're all in agreement. That's our bad. And
it's when you find the moral line, you're like, that's the line. Okay, I found it.
It's not necessarily the moral line. It's this is not good for our advances here. We can't have things eating our army.
Logistically.
Yeah, no, it's way more a logistic thing there. But at least Revenant might have morally just been like, that's fucked, dude.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I'm okay with killing. I'm not okay with eating.
You're very okay with killing. Okay would be an understatement.
Yeah. Cannibalism off the table.
Yeah. But
yes, I was actually curious how you knew the phrase to use, the sun, as he like passed the orb on his side right now.
Explodes, everyone dies.
Rocks fall, everyone dies. The end, baby.
Orlon didn't tell you?
I don't have evening fireside chats with Coralon. No.
I don't either, but he still passed it along. And I'm definitely going to roll something.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Because Revenant is definitely talking out of his ass. All right.
I will say, Theric, if this is a deception check, I'm not going to roll anything, but Theric's passive insight is 7.
Then you believe me because my deception is 10.
My passive insight's 19.
So I don't believe you, or do?
You do
believe him. Okay. Adam doesn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Chosen God doesn't talk with you. I guess I'm the favorite between the two of us. Not fun.
Your attempts to needle at me won't work.
They might.
You see Theric just give you a little side eye, Titus. You're like, you're not helping right now.
You be quiet. Stop talking.
You roll high enough, anything's possible.
Also, the collar has changed, right? Like, it's changed gods.
It was, if I remember correctly.
I did DM you. I didn't, Ryan, I haven't told you anything, but I did DM you that a while ago, yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, that's supposed to be a surprise for Ryan, but that's fine.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No longer a surprise for Ryan, a surprise for Revenant now.
I'm looking at the collar to see what it is.
What'd I say it was last time? Do you remember?
Zahir.
Yes.
Yeah, it was Zahir. 100%.
It currently says Zahir right now.
Yeah. When we first met, your collar there had Coralon symbology. I thought you might be connected to him, but now, looks like you're working for Zahir.
Oh, interesting. Well, I was, you can attest to this, and I point at Ash. I was, accosted. Collar was adjusted.
Yep, there was certainly a very strange, someone of some power in either Zahir or Coralon's faith popped in and threw that on him. So,
what's the nature of the collar?
Oh, don't you know? It keeps him in check, like a rabid dog that you have to keep on a chain.
Can I ask like a question above table real quick, just to kind of clear my mind?
Okay.
So we have like the 4 main gods, right? How does
Creators.
the relationship? The creator gods, just the normal gods. I don't know. that relationship kind of work? Is there much there, or is it more just kind of?
Oh, sometimes they fucking hate each other.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Listen,
not all of them. I don't know
how
how Coraline and Zahir work, but I know like Coraline and Laura don't get along.
Yeah, they don't. They're
Not like
complete opposites. But yeah, you're talking about the greater gods versus the creator gods.
Yes, not the creator gods. Yeah, everyone hates Melora. Duh.
It really depends on the branch, like because remember they're all beneath the spreadsheet links them like underneath each of the god categories, and so typically if they're underneath that category, they typically align with their creator god for the greater gods and lesser gods. They're in that domain, so they by and large agree. They might have different ideas, certain things about how they'd run their domain, but all they really care about is their domain. Splinter gods are basically wild cards. They can be like, oh my god, that value you have, I'm gonna run with that to the bank, or go completely the opposite direction. So like absolute freedom, so murder everything. It's like, nope, that's not what we said. That's not at all what we said. Yeah, creator gods now branch to branch have very different dynamics. Some hate each other, some love each other, some work together well, some don't. And that was a big flaw of the first Madness Wars, that the gods had a massive difficulty coming together, unlike beings. Because they're so micromanaging of their domains, many of the gods just, boy, they sucked. They really sucked at trying to come together as a coalition. And that led to so much more when there was a decisive, like, single entity with a singular purpose to take everything down. So,
yeah, and the reason I'm asking that is just because Oris is under Zahir, right? So that relationship would dictate kind of how Titus would, what Titus would think, regardless of
big fan. Zahir, big fan.
Big fan. He's the GOAT. Better than Coraline, right?
Before we continue where this goes, what's Nier doing right now?
He's robbed everybody in the tavern twice.
You don't see. You look around. You don't see Nier anywhere in the thing. But what's interesting is you see Ash at the bar and just being like, yeah, just put on my tab, and he's getting like 3 more drinks.
Ash is going to. He was already going to try to find Nier and kind of step away from this conversation, but he clocks this. He's going to that. You guys have fun over here. Ash is going to rectify that problem. Anyway, continue. Sorry.
He's just gonna look at Revenant and he's gonna say, "Listen, I don't know your story, but a life spent glowering at other people and engaging in wanton murder doesn't sound particularly riveting. If you'd like to join the rest of us, we'll be drinking over there." And he's gonna point to like where Ash and Nier are talking, and then we
Ash and Ash, you mean?
Ash and Ash.
Ash and Ash. Yeah, he's gonna do that. And he's gonna
you see the bartender doing a little Spider-Man thing right now, and being like, "Oh no, we don't. This isn't gonna fly." As
say something only the real Ash would know.
How much should he pay in taxes last year?
He's just like, I don't care either way. He's just like, it just needs to be paid, and one of you's paying it.
Well, it's going to be this handsome devil here putting his hand on Nier Ash's shoulder, because he's the one ordering.
Yeah, I just said to put it on my tab.
Yes,
obviously,
your
I'm
tab.
Pay for it. Yeah, saying the same thing.
I don't have a dispel magic prepped, but I would if I could. If I could, I'd use it on you. Actually, you know what? Yeah, 4th level dispel magic. Dropping your thing.
Counter spell.
No.
We're about to get into like a.
I said it. I said it's happening.
Your spell slots.
Yep, I said it, dude. It happens.
All right, you got to roll, right? Your Constitution.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, Ash has to make the save.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I forgot that's new counter spell. What's your save? Oh, pretty good. 17 on the
save.
I think.
Yeah, so then it turns into Nier. And it goes.
Oh, you again. Oh, God. He takes the drinks back. He's just like, pay first.
Is there a sign that's like, "Don't serve this man"?
And it's an artistic rendition of
I would say less don't serve, but like just a list of
Make
rules.
him pay first.
There's just a lot of rules for that customer. Like his money's good here, but he causes problems.
Neil will reach into his bag and then like just drop in a platinum piece into the till or whatever.
Yeah, and he just like
he
puts the 3 drinks there and brings up 2 more. And he's like, there you go. And he's just like, anything else you need for the rest of the night? You're good. Open bar for you.
Ash like had cast Dispel Magic, and he sees him drop the platinum, and he just kind of takes him to just stare at this platinum he just put in there. It's like, oh, oh no.
What fun.
And then you'll hand Ash a drink and be like, well, you almost paid for it, so.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get a little bit smarter than that to pull that one on me.
Hey, you guys, I'm over here trying to enjoy myself. On your expense.
Yes, well, that's the problem, is my expense. You can enjoy yourself all you want, but it's...
Okay.
Yeah. You know, also, it's been a minute since we've been here. And last time we were here, or one of the times, it runs together. You said you have someone up there you want to bring back from the dead?
Right.
Do you just have a corpse up there? What are you doing?
No. I mean, I thought it was pretty clear that was all a ruse, and it was trying to... We could deal with this tomorrow.
Inside Jack.
No, I think you're over there.
Inside
right
You're over there.
You're
yeah, you guys are in the corner.
Revenant.
Yeah, we're in the corner. We're at the
Your
bar.
choice, yeah.
We're with Mr. Lone Wolf.
Yeah, I'll roll that. We'll see. No, 6.
It was a 12 persuasion, so he persuaded you to talk about it tomorrow.
Okay.
In exhaustion, Ash, you're just like, fine, I can't.
Yes,
I can't
fine,
do this
okay.
right now.
Yeah, it's like I was going to bug you about more things, but if you're just going to dodge the question, whatever.
We're drinking.
Fine.
This is not... I don't want to deal with this now, alright? This is hungover problem.
Okay.
Future near.
Yes, but the problem is eventually future near becomes current near. Would you rather current near deal with it now or current near while hungover?
But current near won't be hungover. Current near is drinking, so we're good. A+.
Oh, gods above. Okay. Sure, fine. Yeah, we'll be drinking over here. Wow. They're accosting Revenant in the corner.
Yeah, you're gonna go on about some Zahir stuff with Revenant?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Thought of I just didn't go back over to deal with the whole double Ash situation.
Nope.
No.
I'm just kind of chilling.
Yeah, we
Any more questions, number 2?
You just spent the whole day taking swings at me and missing, so I will pass. Thank you.
Not number 2.
Yeah.
D6 inspiration, Orion.
Fair point.
Good. You got me.
Fuck.
what's your
I just imagine Titus.
That's exactly what I'm imagining. That's exactly what I'm imagining.
On his way back to the table. Because I hate this guy.
Just one more.
Ori's not joining you at the moment. He's just like, I gotta go return this book to the about the lich stuff to the Raven Queen stuff.
Yeah,
So he went to do that, and the guy just like, oh, good that you're here. I have something very important that you could help with. Page 1, and he's like, oh no, and he just
The History of Clovis, a pop-up book. Chapter 1.
I need you to taste this lolly. He said he's on the floor. Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh.
This one tasted like gravity.
Oh, it sure does, you little shit.
But Derek will say one more question. What are you out here teaming up with 15 adventuring parties now? What are you trying to get?
Teaming up is a
being stuck with, I suppose, if that's how you want to look at it.
Oh. Well, let's see. I'm in chains. Been passed around from group to group. And I mean, look at me. You've said wanton killing. I wonder if you can put 2 and 2 together, number 2.
He's saying number 2 like codename Kids Next Door, and it's so great. It just brings me back to that show.
Just wonder what happened to you to make you this jaded. And Theric will walk over to the fun table.
Yep. As the fun table is having their stuff and talking, and you're observing them all, Revenant. Next to you appears a similar looking, but not the same as the guy that came and disciplined you last time. And he looks over to you and he just like, have you learned nothing? Go enjoy people. Go sit down with them. Play cards. This is the learning opportunity. This is how you have a chance to get this stuff off and better and be on your own. And don't do it to pacify me. Be in the moment.
Fine.
All right. Very good.
See Revenant finally take a second sip. It's literally like a little centimeter. And he finally joins the fun table.
Yep. You sit down. The rest of the group never sees that individual. And the whole group's together. Is there anything you guys want to do for the rest of the evening?
After many, like I suppose, like rounds of cards and whatnot, Theric is just gonna ask, I know Story's not here right now, but what do you think? What do we think our next move should be? Personally, I want to get the deal with whatever this white-eyed stranger is.
How many days do we have left? 4?
4, and after tonight it'll be 3.
Depending on how much time has actually passed.
Yeah. However much the DM tells us we have. Your call.
Good boy.
Well, 0, right? After the
more inspiration to John.
God, I gotta stop doing that, dude. I only do it in this game. It's so bad. It's so bad.
Too bad. I love it. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'd be in agreement. As much as it would be I first off personally don't really want to go to war. But yes, I'm sure I am. If it happens in 4 days or however amount of time, I'd rather us be prepared and ready for whatever it is. It could, maybe just nothing happens. Wouldn't that be fun?
What's in 4 days? White-eyed stranger?
Oh, it doesn't apply to you. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I mean, he was here when they showed up in the murder room down in the dungeon. You know that individual that showed up and said a bunch of ominous stuff, and you all passed out in the room with the giant?
I was the first person to pass out. I don't even know if I saw him.
So basically, and then Theric will just explain the White-Eyed Stranger. We'd have to retract the entire game.
Yes. Good.
Done. Yep. He's caught on.
Fun indeed.
Yeah, he does seem your type, actually.
Sure you could bond over killing people.
Well, you don't know that that's what he does. I just meant more on an aesthetic level.
Yeah,
You've met him how many times and you're still alive? Doesn't feel
a couple, but
we've seen him a lot actually. He's been around.
He tried killing us the first time he showed up, so.
Who was around? Who made it last time that got the information where he was like testing us?
That was Ash. Ash got there.
Okay. I just want to make sure if Theric knew or not.
Ash shared that, right?
I don't know, because that was during the long rest of the dungeon, and we went back to dungeoneering.
Yeah.
We were like, we gotta deal with this lich dude.
We gotta do the lich stuff. Yeah, no, I don't think he's shared it yet.
All right.
And I honestly, to be honest, there's a lot that happened in that dungeon to where I don't know if Ash is really full. Like, I mean, honestly, as John, don't remember what he said. It's been a minute. Yeah, something to that effect. I guess Ash will convey whatever he said. Sure. Good luck running with that, since I don't remember what it was.
I was just making sure.
Was one of the big things.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Seems like he's testing and trying to sharpen our blades, so to speak.
You wanted you dead. You would be dead because you are honestly, surprisingly still alive.
Wouldn't exactly say surprisingly, but
I mean, I died once.
I do agree.
Oh, you died?
Oh, I was hurt.
Yes, I had to bring him back.
Oh.
I need a refill of my diamond. It was close.
Do you want to go buy diamond in the morning? Actually, we don't have enough money for that, do we?
No, we're poor, dude.
Not right now, no.
We're broke.
Deer probably can afford it.
That's right, Deer probably could. Actually, but will he? No.
Wait, how much is a diamond? 300?
Yeah, 300 gold.
And how much is a platinum again?
10 gold.
10?
So 30 platinum?
Yes. 10 gold.
I'm sure we could pull in and get a diamond. I have 149 gold and 5 platinum.
Regardless, so we're in agreement to deal with this one-eyed stranger?
Sure. I don't really know how we need to deal with it, but
I'd rather deal with that than go to a war against Murktred.
I do want to give him some payback for cutting my leg off.
Going to war with them is you're just freeing 2 outposts. Like, the city's going to war. There's 2 castles in which that you guys they need aid. And you're an adventuring party that they could hire to help. Basically, spec ops 2 different places. It's not. You're not going to go then continue to fight in a war. It's just.
Is the longer we wait to deal with that making that more difficult, or is that just options?
It was definitely told to you that yes, the longer that goes, the more likely it is that A, they take over, and B, they fortify. And taking a fortified position is much harder.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, the people are still alive in the forts.
Good start.
Like Mass Effect 2, the longer you take, the more likely it's going to get fucked up.
Yeah. But if we deal with the White-Eyed Stranger, where do you even begin?
Well, I think we begin by... I mean... We can wait for him to show up, but...
You want to
I don't want to be on the road to one of these outposts, and then the White-Eyed Stranger attacks us because it's the end of the 10 days. Not that we know that's what happens, but...
I mean, Did he just leave originally, or did we actually like beat him fair and square?
We beat him fair and square once, and then the other times he left.
Yeah, other times he just keeps showing up and doing weird stuff.
Yeah,
he hasn't done combat.
He pass out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, this is just like a preview, or if we actually just had a full combat with him. So what? That was session 1, right?
Yeah.
Yep. 1 year ago, baby.
We can start with the research.
Shit, really?
Yeah.
What? That's horrible. What?
Yeah. I had that thought the other day. I was like, oh god, we've been doing this one a year.
Yeah, you're right.
That one was like, sometime in January last year.
We're still doing it a year later, though. That's gotta go.
We're still at it, baby.
Jeez. Well, we'll get more going to is the good news.
Yep.
You intend to research this White-Eyed Stranger. You need more information to go off of than calling him the White-Eyed Stranger.
Well, he's a stranger.
Yes, well, they're tied to Orai, and they don't know either. So unless you have some real good epiphanies in that noggin of yours from your experience, about all we got currently.
We could try asking Chad GPT.
Who's not a thing?
Chad GPT.
That's not an
Chad.
NPC.
He said, "Yeah."
Fuck you. How about that, Drew?
Die. Nier suddenly shrinks half a foot. No.
Don't worry, it's all part of the God plan here. It's all coming together.
It's all coming back, baby.
Oh my god, that would be so agitating to have an NPC called Chad GPT, and he's just slightly wrong about everything.
Yeah. I mean, I'm still not against poking around at the college, seeing what we could find for it. I frankly have some other things that have been bugging me that I intend to look into, but
yes,
hopefully should be fine. Lord knows we should hopefully have the time for it. And I believe also Theric and me and Nier still have some stuff from the king at some point.
Yes. Yeah, I'll go check in on that tomorrow. All right.
To the king.
Yeah, we saved this city from. I believe we've told you about Beltron.
Who saved the city?
We saved the city. City on fire.
Oh God. Gods.
Eric's gonna get up and goes, well, the rest of you are free to revel the night away. I'm going to head to bed. We'll shuffle off.
Okay.
I just would do the same.
Okay. We go to bed?
Does Ash is gonna sit here for a minute as everyone shuffles off.
Revenant's at the table with them because he's never been in a situation where they've had to figure out where he stays.
Mm-hmm.
His other groups have all died before they got to this point.
Yeah.
They've all died on
That's
day one. Is
crazy.
that what you're saying?
Or at least
Yep.
kicked them out within the day.
That's
So honestly,
crazy.
Revenant does not know what he's doing.
Damn, so the street's broken with us. That's good.
So I think as everyone files out, though, Ash is gonna look to him and just ask him. So do you want to talk about your dead god, or leave that one in the past as well?
Being as his usurper is around, might as well.
Oh.
Zolt. He's not just my god, he's my friend. Zolt. And that's all you'll get from me. The rest in a book.
Does that name mean anything to Ash Reed or none?
Make a history check.
Okay. Given the context that I'm aware of for Ryan's thing here, I'm fine with him not knowing. History is a 22.
Almost. Something almost clicks in your brain. Something almost read, something long ago. Critical thinking, a leap you could have made. Something's almost there and it fades, but enough to nag you that.
Okay. I think then one other thing, he definitely wants to make an insight check on my dead god's my friend. What?
Sure.
What? Ash absolutely wants to make no 5. He doesn't know shit.
Hey, get your bad rolls out early, man.
Dude, his insight, it's not happening. Low.
What's Ash's
wisdom? Okay, I guess his wisdom is fine. It's a 13. It's just +1 to insight, and I'm rolling low. So yeah, no, he'll devise it. All right. Well, I can at least tell you, almost no one has heard of Zolt, academically speaking. If they have, even I'm not aware of it, or can't right now. So
he can't pull the name, so he's like, "Nah, no one's ever heard of that."
Yeah, not real. Yep, not
he's gaslighting himself into believing that it's just not known.
That's the role, baby.
That's a very academic response right there.
Yep.
That is a very college academia response right there.
That sounds like somebody in college.
I'm a primary source. Fuck you. That argues with my worldview. I hate that. I'm going to get defensive and think about it tomorrow. And then 2 years from now, I'm going to be like, author of this published paper. And I totally found this shit out.
Yeah. Wow. I did it. Just one quick second. Checking something.
Not allowed.
Okay. Well, it's all over. I guess maybe one question I would have is, John, I don't know if you'd want to roll for this, but I guess first question, is it still in Zenya canon, is the Raven Queen still someone who was once mortal and ascended to that position? Or
yeah, I'm sticking by that.
Yeah. given that that's like the only person or at least immediately come to mind as John first like instance of someone ascending to godhood. Is there any check Ash could make on maybe the Raven Queen stole this Zolt's position at one point?
You can make another history check.
Okay. Okay. Just because that's where kind of my mind went.
Or you could just ask the Revenant as well.
Okay. I mean, I guess. Every time I've tried reading him, we've seen that it's gone. Yeah, I guess I'll straight up. Yeah, screw the roll. Is it the Raven Queen? Do you not like her?
I already said she doesn't like me, but there's a. I mean, you've seen his own follower in action.
Is it Murkdread?
Literally. So, for a smart person, number 3. Just stopped his follower.
Oh.
Or
really, Ataka? Really?
Yeah, I was thinking Ori.
So was I, because we were just talking about the Raven Queen.
Yeah, my brain was there.
What? We're all dumb.
Yeah, but
He stole the skull. He stole the position in the Pantheon. I don't care about the Raven Queen. If anything, she has problems with me, as we've already established. Whoever he thinks he is, he's nothing compared to Zolt.
Okay, I as John am now lost in this conversation. What?
Oh, I'm just talking shit about Ataka.
Okay, cool. Sorry, the use of Raven Queen and then he made me a little
Yeah, no.
Sorry, boss.
Revenant has no qualms against the Raven Queen. Like, sure, she's the goddess of death, but Ataka definitely seems like he took over.
Yeah, it seems like a guy got took over. So would that then have been something that happened after you got stuck in your little pocket dimension? What's that about?
Oh. Okay. Seeing as I did not. When I went in, Zolt was in charge, and now he's not, so it seems to be.
Wow, previous god of undeath that died. Seems kind of ironic in a way.
Irony is not lost on me. Living follower of a dead undead god.
That is rough.
And I kind of point to my collar.
So they just grabbed you as soon as you came out and put you to work, or did you start making a name for yourself and they got a little mad about that?
A question that I don't know. Don't know what their plans for me are, but I woke up in the worlds with the collar.
Oh, wow. So then how'd you get into the hands of Miss Blackstone over there?
Bounced around. Honestly, he was kind of the first, not really the first person after I got the collar put on me, but she definitely was who that person brought me to. Passed along to the highest bidder. Feels weird, but I don't know how else to put it.
That is very odd. Well, you are frankly very fascinating as a living relic of a time we don't really have much concrete evidence or sources for. So you've got that going for you. Great job.
I would have said this in front of our gang, but they all went to bed, so.
Well, I feel like it's kind of not nice to ask about someone's dead god in front of the other followers of active gods. Also doesn't really give you a whole lot of room to talk shit.
Yeah, well, very easy to talk shit.
That's neither here nor there.
I got questions. I've got questions that will be construed in a certain way. That's a later conversation.
Oh, that's concerning, but all right. Well, do you need a place to stay? Do you know how that works? Or
honestly, no. I've never stayed somewhere other than tents outside dungeons. So, city life is new to me.
So, it's fairly easy. You can just, go up to the bartender over there, be like, I want to purchase one of the rooms upstairs, and they'll walk you through it. Pay money, you get a room and a bed. It's pretty nice.
Revenant awkwardly shrugs and goes to do that.
Yeah, you're able to book a room. Everything's fine. Works out just fine. The guy doesn't give you a second look. He's used to everybody in between, from first timers that have never done this before to people who have booked day in and day out. His job's all the same. He's seen all sorts of people. Even if Revenant tries to play it off like he's a hard badass or something like that, he doesn't care. He's just like, good, money's money. Money's good.
Yeah. Do you want the room or not, man? That's all.
Keep me away from the little guy. Where's that little guy again? No, he's a big guy now. This is all troublesome. That's the one I'm worried about.
Here comes back the table with 3 more drinks. Like that.
Right. Everyone's left. It's just Ash sitting here now. He's just like, oh, well, do you intend to keep drinking, or is there ever a point where you're going to stop? Or
he's become a
normally I'm trash by now, but I can hold more now. So
well, you know what? I'm sure you're going to do great. You can have a fun time testing the limits of your new form. Ash is going to go home. I don't have to pay for this shit. I got a house.
Listen, Eric also lives in the city, so he ain't got to pay for this shit.
That's true. I forgot.
Okay. Near.
All right.
The individual sits down with you, and he looks at you, and he's just like, "You sure can hold your drink there, buddy."
Yeah, I don't even feel a thing.
Brings me back to younger and happier days. I'm Gallic. He reaches his hand over to shake your hand. And I think I just found me a wonderful drinking buddy for the night.
Yeah. And Nero will slide one of the drinks to him. One of the 3 in front of him that now he was planning to give away anyway, so.
Yeah. Starts taking some sips out of it, drinks, and the 2 of you just start having some revelry. After another 4 or 5, and you are just completely sloshed. He's gonna look over and like, you want to get out of here? I got another bar we can hit.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
Here we go, baby.
Oh no.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
No.
Oh no.
15.
Oh, I was hoping for the nat 1.
You have some recollection of the next 6 hours of your life. As you are going from bars to bars, you're having a terrific time with this. You and him you go dancing on stages with bards. You guys
Karaoke
end up getting kicked out of a few places. He gets in a fight and you're able to pull him out of it. The 2 of you guys begin vomiting and holding each other's hair and non-existent hair up in the alleyways. You're having a great night. Give me a wisdom saving throw at disadvantage now after these 6 hours.
No. Nier's just not going to get a long rest.
He should be.
It's 4 a.m. now. It's 4. Oh no. Nier does not
14.
get a long rest.
Okay. The next day. There are 3 days until the white-eyed stranger appears. Or whatever his thing is.
Yeah, whatever happens.
Nier. You wake up in a very strange location. You find yourself with a pounding headache inside a very strange temple. Inside this temple, there is several upside down goat heads all laid around.
No.
There is there's 5 other people in here just hung over and just sprawled out on the ground. And there is what you could have sworn was the guy you drank with all night, Gallic. But instead you see this absolutely yoked halfling wearing this belt with shades on. And he is just getting his morning workout in as he wakes up and he looks at you and he's like, "You, sir, know how to party. Many blessings unto you," as you're at the top of this altar with all these people just covered in vomit or falling over. And he puts a hand on you and he's like, "Many blessings to you, my friend." And as he opens the door to leave, he's like, "Make sure you get a good start on your day. There's more revelry to be held." As he walks out that door and you slowly get up and follow after him, as soon as you go through the threshold and look back, the entire temple's gone. And you're just in the middle of the streets and everything is normal. You currently have the blessing of the main man.
Yeah. And I'm looking for the image.
And this allows you to party an extra 6 hours than you normally would. You don't get as drunk as easily, and sedatives and poisons aren't as effective against Nier. What does that actually mean? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll get something. Maybe some resistances. Something maybe's mixed in there. There's definitely some unknown drawback for failing that last one. So we don't know, but all good in the hood.
He's thinking about it.
There it is.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah. Oh no!
That's an oldie.
The main man, baby.
The main man, baby. Did I talk in the auto-tune for him, I think, or no?
You did.
I did, didn't I? Yeah. That would have been funny. All right. The rest of you, wake up.
Neo's gonna stumble his way back to his hotel room.
Sure.
But
and you can get your long rest. And you get it.
My favorite 2 words.
The main man definitely granted you a long rest after a night of revelry.
Nice.
Yeah, you guys thought he just took him to a crazy place. He didn't necessarily.
Hell yeah.
Listen, the upside down goat heads give a very specific imagery.
Sure.
It would match Nier's vibes as well, I feel. Since Ash has the dumb elf thing where he only needs 4 hours of sleep, he's going to get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and he's going to spend 3 hours finishing to put Fireball in his book.
Sure.
Cost some gold, but he finishes it. Give him a book.
Eric will head to the King's Armories to check on the status of the group stuff.
Yeah, and all of it. Well, your armor's done. I forget what else was there for the group.
I know Ash got glowstone.
Ash and Nier got glowstone.
Yeah, so both that's in.
All right, Theric will pass those out when he finds them.
Everybody can regroup in the tavern.
All right.
Yes.
Here's your. I believe these are in order, and he hands the glowstone to Ash and Nier. What kind of armor did Theric get?
Who knows? You got me, boss. No, I'm kidding. What did you ask for?
Shit.
Did you ask for something specifically?
I was like, I just want armor that helps protect me.
+3 armor. There you go.
Wait, chainmail?
Plain.
Okay.
Good lord.
Holy shit.
You're never going to get a hit. That's going to be a...
He's so... Oh, no, he will.
What level is he? What level are you guys? 9?
7.
Now it's +2.
Okay. Okay, I was about to say, I might DM you tomorrow and be hey, I know you had the headache, so I'm going to run this by you again.
+2. I'll give you a +2.
Just to double check.
Anyway, all of a sudden the door slams off its hinges and falls to the floor, and you see an individual dressed up in basically a butler's outfit, but he is a Goliath, walk up to the table and look over toward Nier, who is hungover, and he goes, "Excuse me, Master Nier."
Oh, no.
Yes.
I'm afraid your debauchery last night led the great master a little disposed today, and you must return the item he lent you.
Of course. Neo checks his pockets. Has he found anything that he had?
Yeah, you pull out the Eye of Vecna in your hand.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh, what the fuck is that?
You see the Goliath picks up and he's like, "Thank you very much, sir, and have a great rest of your evening, and may you hail the darkness," as he walks out of the tavern.
Nier, what the fuck did you do?
I don't know.
Was that what I thought it was?
I hope it wasn't.
You keep it down. No need to yell. All right.
He's hungover as shit.
Sunglasses aren't invented yet. I don't have any. So.
You don't have any, but you actually this morning for the first time saw somebody with them.
Yeah, you know they exist because you've seen them.
That's the most interesting part is the tinted glass.
Is it, what the fuck was that?
I met a friend, new buddy, and continued to party when everybody else left, and at some point it just goes blank, and woke up in a temple of some type. There was goat heads on the wall, and this jacked halfling, and he had these amazing glasses. Like, they weren't your normal glasses, but they had, like, you could see through them, but it blocked some other light. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, and left the temple, and it was gone. Straight up gone. So, you know, it's your classic Tuesday night.
You know, I'm sure you know what? That god sounds right up your alley.
Did you meet the main man?
The what?
Did you say the god?
Yeah, they say that after you know the herald saved the universe and stuff, Tullius just started going on about this guy named the main man, and he like told everybody about him. I'm surprised you don't know about him, Ash. I just thought you made that shit up.
When have you spoken to the Herald Tullius on this individual?
No, this is like a grapevine thing. I didn't hear it from Tullius, Jesus.
Yes, that's what I thought. I'm sure you're hearing wrong. There's no way. No way. No.
It is tough to know about the embellishments, as Tullius is known for telling many stories.
Yeah.
Most of them, it's difficult to know whether they're true or he's joking or not. Many times, Tullius has told stories that people thought to be true that are completely fictitious and have now created their own alternate universe of facts for some people and believe in things like Nessie and Bigfoot equivalents in Zenya.
Yeah.
But other things, just as outlandish, are actually true that he does share in the same breath.
Yeah. In this moment, Ash is choosing to believe this is a lie, and that's just how it is.
Entering inside, you see a person wearing a human wearing the garbs of the Clovis Conclave, and he goes, Ash, I forgot your last name. What's your last name?
Helios.
You, correct?
Yes, hello?
Oh, good. And this is the adventuring party that defeated the Lich, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And he waves over to a bunch of knights, armed guard knights that come in, and they plop down little bags in front of everybody. And you see it goes, the king in the city of Clovis is in your debt and very thankful for the service you have provided. We have verified your great victory over the Lich, and we thank you for your services. If you are to do any other great deeds for the city of Clovis, we will continue these types of rewards. Take care. He leaves. Inside the bag is 2,000 gold pieces for each party member.
Oh, thank God.
They're actually bombs.
2,000 gold bombs.
Yeah. 2,000. If we finally have...
Wait. 2,000 each?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me tell you, Reed, after being dirt poor for 2 years in this game, I love it. Thank you.
All right.
Phenomenal.
This is a detail I have not been able to establish yet, but Revenant is very clearly not in his armor. He's just in his like normal clothes.
What happened to your?
That's gotta be fucking weird for everybody.
Yeah, but say what's his normal clothes? Yeah, what's his normal?
Oh, it's yes or no.
Sorry,
puffy white shirt.
Drip check.
They're kind of actually silk noble clothes. They just don't look like any noble clothes you guys have seen.
But he's drippy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he looks like if you only saw him in this, you'd be like, damn, that guy is hot.
He got that shit on.
He got it on, yeah.
But for the because he's also an elf, for his 4 hours of a long rest, he systematically destroyed his old armor.
What happened to your armor?
Repeating to himself over and over again, no more masters.
That goes hard.
That goes hard.
That goes
crazy
hard.
Man thing.
No.
yeah. Well, above table,
we
that's
never
what we
saw
know.
it.
Yeah, we don't know that. We just see Revenant sit down with his Knight of Silvers on, and it's like, oh, what happened there?
Worry about it. I require new armor, and I'm going to take scraps of my old piece and hand it explicitly over to Ash. You might enjoy this, number 3.
Is it like symbology from your armor?
No, it's just ancient metal armor.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, right. I guess I'll.
Oh, fuck! Another Dwemer ruined.
Oh no.
Oh, Blackreach! Fuck!
I keep fucking getting here.
Right. So I believe then if everyone has different shopping and errands to run today, I need to do some research over at the college, and perhaps I can try looking into the White-Eyed Stranger while I'm there. I believe, Theric, you wanted to go get a diamond.
Yes.
Although
I would also like to join you at the college.
Then how about I go get the diamond because I'm the one who used it.
Yeah. Sure. And he'll hand you 150 of his gold and be like, I'll pay for at least half of it.
I was gonna pay for it in full, but okay. Okay. I'll take it.
Okay, so
I believe then you could probably go do that. You and Revenant could probably get that done with your both shopping. Nier, you're going with one of us. I don't trust you to sit here alone.
Question is, do we want him in the library or do we want him in the shop?
Please don't make me babysit. Please. Take him.
I feel like he might be bored by books. Let's bring him with us to the library.
Okay.
I don't think he'll be bored.
Just the image of
breakfast.
Titus watching the worst 2 people he could watch.
Yeah.
Ori has not returned yet.
He's still passed out.
He's no clipping through the air currently.
He's proposing
a message from a clearly skeleton, but trying to pretend to be a human comes, and he's hiding, like he's got a cloak and everything, just like, Lord Harry here is a little indisposed today. He'll be back as soon as possible.
Harry?
Yeah, Lord Harry.
Oh, Jesus, I haven't I can't get his name straight anymore.
Listen, it happens, dude. Well, they're both A names.
Concerning. It would just be concerning if it was Harry.
Yeah.
Harry and Ari,
I can't even make fun of him.
The other one is Andros in the other campaign.
They're all A's, baby. It all comes back.
Even though Ori is an A, but it's around those.
I guess, yeah.
I
keep wanting to spell with an A.
Yeah. Lord Ori is with the Raven Queen today. Metaphorically, not literally.
Okay. Ooh, you had me scared.
Anyway, young fellows, enjoy your day and live it up, because you never know when it's all over. Here's some lollies, and he leaves. He takes
Ash
the back
looks
one.
at him. Ash looks at it. He's real. Yeah, Ash will take one. I don't know what's gonna. I'm a little worried, but we're not having it yet.
Does anybody?
Revenant does, and he loves it.
You don't even know what you have.
You don't know.
He loves. He's gonna love it no matter what.
I don't know about that, but okay.
His mind is set. Theric will eat his as well.
I think Ash grabs one, but he specifically waits as he watches other people grab them because he wants to see what their reaction to these are.
Do these have like ingredient lists on them?
No, never.
No.
That's not part of the fun. Revenant, you get to re-experience the first memory. It tastes like your first kill. Theric, your taste is a memory of I'd say the first time you converted somebody to your faith and how good that felt as a cleric.
They all seem to be having great times. He'll do it.
All right, you eat yours. It reminds you of your when you first fell in love.
Sick. Ash, you could definitely tell before Ash eats this thing, he has a moment where as he watches everyone, he's like, I'm gonna be the one guy to get crappy flavor again, aren't I? And he takes like, oh, that was great.
I thought he was gonna get the flavor of fist to the face.
Fall over. This Golden just re-shows up. Eat shit!
Knuckle sandwich.
All right. Everybody goes on their errands. After all three of you finish your lollies, each of you then have the after effect of that memory, the complete opposite of like what it would be like to have not made that kill, to have not converted that person, to have not fallen in love. And you have a great depression follow for 30 minutes.
Reverend just thinks of his second kill. Not as good.
It doesn't fill the void.
The first hit's always the best one.
Titus, you were able to get the diamond without issue.
Can I get 2 for?
Yeah, you can get as many as you want. No,
300.
You can only get 5 max right now of 300 diamonds.
I think 2 is fine. I think 2 is good, acceptable.
I'm getting my hands on another set of plate armor if available.
Yeah, absolutely. You can have another set of plate armor, 100 gold pieces.
100 gold. That's so much cheaper than it is in the book. Hang on.
Probably.
Something I forgot to do.
Just take it, dude. Don't question it.
It's fine.
Theric is gonna give before he leaves. He's gonna give his finder's goggles to Titus and his cloak of spirit guardians to. Then I won't give him to him. Fuck you.
No,
but he'll give his cloak of spirit guardians to Revenant.
Sure, it's standard plate. If you want something else, you can pay more money to get something else.
Oh, I'm good with. What else is there? Is there like?
There could be magical plates. So let me go to the thing we made.
I would say, are we spinning the dice on the shop?
We are. It's that time.
Here we go, baby.
I'd like to look for some other things.
List of things to buy. No, that's not.
No.
Eric, you can also grab that amulet of Dynamic Potion if you have a open attunement slot now.
Yeah, I do now, so I will. I can cast enchantment spells as a bonus action.
Oh.
Which is why I was like, I kind of want that because I know that's an enchantment spell.
Yeah, that's. I don't have the open slot anyway. So.
Generate a new store. Love it. Running the script. Let's see if there's anything cool here. Why isn't that going?
Skin of the Ancient. One
gold piece. Right. Woohoo!
Zoom
Revenant is
200.
I don't want a Revenant to have.
So we have Potion of Intellect, Boots of Lightning Speed, Poison Dart, Flashbang Trap, Spear of the Hunt, Venomous Fang Arrow, Poisonous Gas Trap, Smoke Stick, Alarm Trap, Revitalizing Brew, Ring of Cold Resistant, Sword of Fire and Ice, Plague Bomb, Mirror of True Seeing, Rapier of Wounding, an Ornament, I don't know what that shit is, Feather
Ointment.
Token, Ointment, there, never mind. Hallucinated Gas Trap, Seal of the Sun, Elven Healing Wine, Shield of Thunder, Sword of Storm, Boots of Shadow Walker, Bow of Elvenkind, Shield of Absorption. Not a single armor. I'm going to look at an armor. Oh, because
I mean, the shields are kind of interesting, but I can't afford anything. Honestly, the shield and the rapier catches Revenant's eyes.
Oh, they're just out right now. What do I have armor wise? Mithril armor. A suit of armor that does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks or have a strength requirement. You could buy that for 1,000.
I don't know if that really helps Revenant because he is strong enough to wear all those armor.
That's what the gods rolled for you.
All you got. Take it or leave it.
That's what the town has currently available. All right, the other one's at the bookstore. What do you want? What do you want to look up? What are you trying to do?
We're going to the college.
Yeah, we're going to the Libraria.
What are you looking
for? The Libraria.
What do you want to know? What do you want to try and find out? I can let you know.
Ash specifically, Derek, what do you want to find first? Because Ash's stuff is not exactly tied to the current stuff we're doing.
He's looking for two things. One, he's looking through like accounts of like extraplanar entities, trying to find something that matches even like somewhat closely with the White-Eyed Stranger. Second thing is he's doing research on the Dark Desert and about the shards of Corlan.
All right, first thing, you find nothing. There's nothing that even comes close. You don't have to make a roll.
Okay.
This is definitely some weird esoteric nonsense. Dark Desert accounts. Go ahead and make a investigation.
Good. Something I would like to add with this, because what Ash was looking for before he rolls. What Ash wanted to look for is he's looking for details of the accounts of what the Herald saw specifically in the Dark Desert. If I remember correctly, isn't that where the Chosen that went in got the vision of Corlan getting gunned down by Skybreaker?
Yep.
By the Pamarasis group and stuff?
Yep.
Ash specifically really wants to look for as detailed of an account that he can of anything they've said of that. He's looking specifically for descriptions of Pamarasis group in that vision that they've seen. If he could.
That's the wrong name.
Briar
Root.
But yeah. Oppenheimer.
Yes.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah, Mr. Oppenheimer.
Anagram Oppenheimer.
Yep, exactly, that guy. So since we're looking for very kind of similar things of Dark Desert, this related stuff, could Ash help him or roll?
Either roll separately.
I would rather help Ash because I know Ash is gonna do better, and I'll give you guidance as well.
Yeah, I just didn't want to jump in and let you roll and do whatever, and then also come in afterwards and go. Also, I'm looking for the same thing, but a little bit more specific.
You're looking at the library. Or you're just harassing everybody there.
Nier is picking up a book.
Yep.
Walking to the other side of the library.
Yep.
And putting it in a different spot, and then picking up another.
That's good.
The Dewey Decimal System.
Beautiful.
All right. Because he's helping me, do I get advantage? Or I think that's how it works.
And guidance, baby.
All right. Yep. All right. Roll 1. Oh, this is gonna be big. Guidance is a D4, right?
D6. I mean, yeah, D4.
I don't think it's a D6.
You're asking that question, which makes me scared.
You should be. Plus, 3. So thanks to that advantage, the first roll was a 5. Second roll was a 19. Ooh. For investigation, plus 10 hits me at 29. Plus 3 gets me 32 from guidance. Big.
You do,
big number.
As you dig into all this research and all the things that are going on, and you're trying to find detailed descriptions of these people, you find that there is not good detailed descriptions of what you remember. What you find is that the Chosen faced the shades of whatever they were. These people got corrupted by whatever that blast was and faced off against them in the desert from the many different accounts you have to put together. And in no clear way is this all understood. But as you go through these accounts and you read more about this group and everything, a fact does dawn on you with a 32. If you would want to really find out more about this stuff, the shards of Corlin, there is something else.
Oh boy. One question I as John have that Ash, I don't know if you'd ask or not, like internally. In that first campaign that they played through, did they see a vision of Corlon getting gunned down and these guys in it, or just the Shades?
They fought the Shades. They saw the group, but like I guess Ralia would have perfect recollection of it. But she didn't
so that was kind of his goal, was looking for if any of these heralds have gone on an account, because I feel like Academia especially would be like, tell us what they saw about the god getting gunned down.
Yeah, so there's lots of details about the actual god stuff and not so much about the little group.
Okay. Noted. Yeah, that's fair. I just was making sure my understanding was right too, from what the players had saw.
That's what a 32 gets you.
Okay. So what I'll say with that read is there's something that's been off about that TN guy ever since we talked to him, that's been nagging Ash. That he doesn't know how to feel about any of it. Just the way we interacted with him was off. And I think after doing all of this research, it just really nails to him that the only real way to figure out how he feels about this thing is just go try to ask the guy again whenever we get. So yeah, I think we come through all of this, Theric, and it's just like, yeah, no, there's nothing. We got nothing. Obvious at the end of this.
Yeah, that was. Did you find anything about the shards in there?
No.
I'd say at best the mentions of the shards come from a more recent, in the past 20 years of findings of a group that is said to have gone in and come back, which isn't normal. Almost all accounts say no one does come back, so it's not sure if that's true or not. The heralds seem to be the only ones. There was people saying that there are shards inside there of great power, and then some started thinking it was the parts of Corlin. These are all like hearsay type of things that haven't solidified into anything of certain yet. Very much of like lost history type of things and dangerous lands that prevent easy excavation of people to investigate.
Were there any names of like the people claiming to have gone in and come back out?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
That's what leads to a lot of academics' criticism of just like, I heard it from a guy. Okay, awesome. Who's your source? And they're like, it's an anonymous source. It's like, okay, go away.
So the problem you have with researching the shards of Corlon, Theric, is that fundamentally, for 100 years, academia hasn't been able to prove they exist. There's at least 6 or 7 different theories as to if they exist, what has happened to them in the wake of, Corlon getting gunned down by Skybreaker. Of course, there's the option that they were left in the Dark Desert. Some have speculated maybe they were recovered and stored in the vaults beneath Waterdeep and are now lost to time because of, the Delve.
That's not what it is, but...
Some have argued maybe they were secreted away to Skoberheim before being relocated, which is what led to the city being vulnerable to Melora's corruption. Some argue maybe they were even stolen by the followers of Melora and taken to her temple in the wake of her maddening. But no one knows, which is why it's very hard to put anything down for these types of research projects.
When Karaya tasked Theric, she specifically said they were in the Dark Desert, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Guess well. I believe the best source on this is the Valkyrie of Corlon, and she says they're in the Dark Desert, so that is where I will look.
How did she task you with this? Just
so I've been around this continent quite a bit. I've been up in Penk, I've been around Jalesia, and I did some bounty hunting in Yongguk. And one day, while I was traveling between settlements, I was making camp for the night, and the Valkyrie of Corlan, Karaya herself, descended and told me that my efforts had been noticed and that Corlan had a mission for me. That I was tasked to recover these shards to restore him to his full power. And so, though the road may be long and winding, and it runs Beltron and Murkdred and Ataka, I won't rest until I get to the Dark Desert and I recover those shards.
Okay. I mean, that's first off a good start. I was a little worried at one point that it was just find them because it would be cool to have them. It's a little bit hard to have physical shards of a god anywhere without most people wanting to steal them.
Yes, well, being in the Dark Desert does make it significantly harder.
Yes, but then the problem would be if you recover them, then it's a walking target. So good start. I have an idea. Fine, Nier. I want to run something by you. Nier has to come along for the ride because we're babysitting him. What's Nier doing right now? Is he still messing up?
At this point, he is being escorted out of the library because he is just, they have seen him. He's not been stealthy about it. And they're like, dude, you can't.
You're putting the A's in the Z's.
Firmly asked to leave.
Okay. He's with us. Unfortunately, we'll take care of him. I'm sorry. You come with me. I want to run something by you, but I don't want to do it here. We're gonna go find is there any, I would assume there is some lecture hall, classroom on campus that's not being used. I'm gonna guess. Gonna hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless it's God goes, no, actually, not today.
What a weird thing to fight about. No.
It's just, I'm making sure I don't.
No, I'm with you. I'm just thinking of the DM that's gonna be like, nah, fuck you. Like,
yeah.
Sorry.
What?
Actually, all the classes take him up today. It's a busy day on campus.
Yeah, it's a busy day today. We
Final
made just enough
class hours, dumbass.
Yeah.
Tours, it's orientation. It's just not the right time.
Yeah, it's not the right time.
You still can find rooms. Even literally in the busiest day, there's definitely a room you can find.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
at least a room. But
don't you have an office? You're a professor here.
Office, yeah, but it's a little nebulous on if my office is in this building as the library or somewhere else. So I'm just gonna say we find the room.
Yeah.
Just because we've made the point early in the campaign, if it's in a specific building on the campus, I don't remember where that was. I don't care. So we go into this room. He's gonna shut the door. He's gonna pull out his chalk. He pull out his chalk. What did you think of that halfling we met? Tien.
Tien? Bit of a haunting personality. You could tell he's been through a lot.
Yes. Do you not find it a little odd that he just had a potion sitting around that could cure something that's capable of healing a Valkyrie?
Odd. Yes, but if we're being honest, there's many, many powerful people in the world, and I was just thankful to be in the path of one who was kind. Wasn't going to try and poke holes in it.
Okay. So we could have the assumption that this man is just a very powerful wizard, and his good friend Buddy is just has a few screws loose from being insane or living forever or thinking he lives forever. But his notes were important enough for this living Kezerat to put in the same safe as the curse he's made to curse the Valkyrie.
Those were his notes in there?
Buddy's notes. They were Buddy's
Buddy's.
notes.
Okay. Sorry.
So we have at least some evidence to support that Buddy's claims we have to treat 100% seriously that this is a creature that has lived multiple collapses and is eons old. If we are assuming that, and we're assuming that his friend Tien, who sets him all up to it, would presumably be some arcane mind capable of pulling off something that insane, of creating something that's effectively immortal, that is treated 100% seriously by this Kezerat figure, who I'm not referring to as Beltron. His name is John Kezerat. I'm not calling him that until he proves that's his name.
So about the whole. Actually, I wasn't around for that. Never mind. I was in the dagger.
Yeah, you were around. No.
I was in the dagger.
Dude, Ash is still caught up on Wizards suck, dude. We're off. God, we're pretentious.
Big wizards.
Big wizard. Getting back to my place. When we were talking to Tien, he very quick. When asked about Buddy's claims, he dodged the question. He didn't want to answer it. But he also didn't know what the heralds were. He had no clue of current modern events. He had no clue of what happened with the Second Madness War and the last near collapse. But he was aware of Skybreaker.
Oh, well, I mean, Skybreaker predates the Heralds quite significantly.
It does. But when Skybreaker was brought up, his response was, how did they rebuild it? Not, how did they find it? Not, where was it? How did they rebuild it? Why would you say that unless you know how it was destroyed in the first place?
Are you implying he was involved in the
Technically speaking,
Orlan?
Technically speaking, if he was involved, he's dead. The heralds supposedly killed the shades of those who were present. However, if accounts are to be believed, there was one figure who wasn't present for it.
And that would be?
The man who built it.
Ah. So your hypothesis is that Tien is the man who built Skybreaker.
No one knows whatever happened to I forgot his name now. Briarroot. It's not Premaras. I keep Briarroot.
Hamilton?
Yeah, something.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's close enough that I keep wanting to say it. Yeah.
I always call it Briarroot.
Is it Briarroot Pemmerook? I think that's his name.
Yeah.
Briarroot
Pemmerook. That's right.
Pemmerook. Okay.
Pemmerook.
Okay. Briarroot Pemmerook. I mean, think about it. You have a figure who, and is it knowledge DM also with those checks and the cursory knowledge of what the heralds have expressed? I, as John, want to say, Malora cursed them to be immortal afterwards. Is that right or wrong? Or is that even was it conveyed to the players in campaign 1 that, because there's going to be a mix of what I as John as a player know versus what I need to find out is in canon or whatnot. After the people gunned down Coralon, did they were they cursed to be immortal afterwards, or did you just hang out here and things are weird?
They didn't have the failsafe that was built into Skybreaker, so it caused them to be would be destroyed, but things got really wonky during the whole exchange because Melora got clipped and stuff. And so they became those shades that were constantly stuck in that moment of time. It's kind of like, you know, when you destroy a creator god and clip another one, time, space, reality gets really fucked. And things aren't working right. and they were trapped in like this moment in eternity.
Okay.
There was nothing about immortality.
Okay, sorry. That's a thing that I, as John, got wrong about my Cursor Knowledge campaign 1. So getting back into it, if we assume
25 hours.
Yeah.
300 or 600.
We know for a fact that it's possible for a wizard of that power to make it to the modern age. The Adium did Azurin did it the long way. His family did it the roundabout way through his wish spell. If a man is capable of creating an object that can gun down creator gods, surely it's not out of his power to...
Immortality seems small in comparison.
And it seems like they've already done it to some extent on Buddy, if we're assuming that's correct.
Mm-hmm.
And it would also explain why they have a potion sitting in their chest that can remove a curse capable of cursing a Valkyrie of a creator god, no less.
It's a lot to think on. I think your head's in the right space, though. I don't see any flaws in your logic.
So if I had to guess, if he would be willing to talk, they would be the source to ask, even if they're not Briar Pemaruk.
Mm-hmm.
They at least have been around enough to hopefully be more of a reliable source than whatever we have left, besides just going there.
I think you're right. Thank you.
Now, this all being said, this is a theory that we need to be very careful with, because if it is true, we've already seen people fighting tooth and nail over Skybreaker itself. I'm afraid to see what the greater...
to get hold of him.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I won't say anything outside of this room. I think he looks at Nier.
Yeah, let's say that's not the one I'm worried about.
I feel like Nier at least had to have put at least one chair on top. At least one.
Oh, yeah, no. And at some point you would pick something up and it would grow legs and just start running away from you. Like a piece of chalk. And then it would just run away.
Yeah, as he's like drawing stuff on the board, just suddenly jumps off. Oh, my lord. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's a worthy thing we can attempt to reach out, though I would assume if this is a man seemingly shackled with the burden of time and presumably guilt, I don't know how much he's going to want people reaching out to him.
Yes.
So we could
in the meantime, we should probably look for his other friends.
Yes, at the very least, we should do that either way.
Yes.
But just concerning possibilities to think about. But we can follow that thread when we get more time. What do you think Titus and them are doing? Jump cut. What are Titus and them doing?
Titus has returned back to the tavern and Revenant as well. And Revenant, you take a step outside as time has gone on, and you're like in the alleyway, whatever your equivalent of a smoke would be. And you're just taking a moment to yourself while you're waiting for the rest of them to come back. And there's an extremely large hooded fellow that is next to you. And he, in that alley, he comes up and he's just like, one second. Hey, you look like a stand-up guy. You seen a Verdan around here?
Oh no.
They kind of have bluish skin. See, he has an old friend of mine with him, and I wanted to have a conversation with him and catch up.
My friend, I don't know what a Verdan even is.
Blue thing, short, real small. He's got pointy ears, steals things. He runs with an adventuring group. There's a lion with them.
There's a witch and a wardrobe.
An elf wizard who works at a college.
There's a lot about us.
Yeah, this guy knows a lot.
There was a cleric quarreling with this group as well, and I think one or two experts. You seen any of them running about? I heard they were staying up in this area or something like that.
Why are you looking for them, if I may ask?
Like I told you, I was just looking to talk to the blue guy. He's got a friend of mine.
He has a friend?
Yeah. He's like a brother to me.
My friend, I don't entirely know who you're speaking of.
Right.
I do know of a cleric of Coralon, but I don't know Verdun.
Oh, all right. He been by here lately?
Past few hours.
Oh, all right. If you run into him, tell him he can meet me up by Corlin's temple there if he wants to have a conversation with me and bring the Verdun. I'd love to have a conversation.
Name?
What was that?
Do you have a name? Not really great at playing secretary, so don't.
Just call me Four.
Oh, what?
You cut out.
Just call me Four.
Okay, that's messed up.
Alright. Sure.
Fucked up.
I gotta respect it. That's an insane thing to do. That's so cool, though.
He gives you a pat, and you feel like his claw-like hand on you. And as he walks away, it makes no sound, even though this is a giant individual.
Stranger things have happened.
The group returns. Everyone's at the tavern.
Also, Reed, I'll also buy on the way home. I know Drew said he wanted to buy something. Just Ash will pick up the healing wine if he can from the shop. Do not play that out. Just
yep, you guys exactly. You guys can buy it. That's the roll. That's the reason the system's in there. There's cool stuff. You were given money literally for this purpose. Have fun.
Thumbs up.
Yeah,
All good.
I'll look through real quick and make a purchase.
All right.
Now what's
do I even know what a Verdun is?
A Verdun?
Yeah.
Is that like a rat thing?
Has blue skin, apparently.
Why are you asking?
I have blue skin.
Huh.
That's a Verdun.
You're a Verdun? Alright, well.
I'm a human.
Why do you ask?
Some freak in a hood was asking about you all, actually. But asking about a Verdun in particular. Wants to meet
has
with
blue skin.
Okay. I think we should stop beating around the bush. Either speak about the dead corpse you have presumably upstairs, or the person in your ring.
He was asking about a friend. Bird number 2.
I have friends.
Are we your friends?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any idea who that was?
Nope. No. I mean, yeah, I was someone who lives in my ring. It's a little guy. Yeah. So, in terms of everything, I'm here to try to. There's no corpse. There's no body. He pulls out a little bag of like ash that he keeps on him, and he's like, I just got this from the fire one night. This isn't even a person. It's just, yeah, and he helps with my situation and kind of like gestures at himself. I'm trying to free him from his ring that he's been trapped in.
Do you have a name for this individual? Or are they just the guy in your ring?
No, hey, he's a person. His name is Cedric. Last name.
Yeah, this is an important topic of conversation. Actually, never mind. Eric wouldn't know because he's in the fucking dagger.
Yeah, not
the entire
everyone. Listen, not everyone has a buddy named Cedric who is in your ring, who just so happens to be related to a multi-god champion.
Whoa. Okay. A little bit of misnomer here. No idea what that was all about. Talked with him? There is... he doesn't know that person. It was more of a... like a gut feeling or like a instinctual feeling. Cedric was just a farmhand who went treasure driving like I did when I found him, and ended up dying and getting trapped in the ring while doing that. So, not sure what.
Where were you treasure diving at?
At some of the ruins by my house.
Where's your house?
By my home village. In the jungle? I don't. Man, we didn't have a name for it. Home.
Okay.
14 days, 2 weeks walk south-ish, that way.
Okay.
All accurate. All accurate.
Yeah. Okay. Still, your buddy might think there's no relation there. That's perfectly fine. They still stopped a multi-god champion dead in their tracks from within that ring.
Yeah,
normal farmhands don't do that.
He had a weird thing that he said. He said that his metaphorical heart aches and his mind burns when he thinks of her. So there's something. I agree, it's something weird, but it's not anything that he or I know of. So
okay. So follow-up question then. If you have this very concerning connection with this weird multi-champion that really shockingly shouldn't exist, that's unprecedented. Now you have some weird guy in a cloak showing up to presumably ask about them? That doesn't sound very good to me. Am I wrong in that assessment, looking at everyone else?
Maybe he's talking about Cecil. I also
seems nice
Cecil.
to me.
You look me dead in the eye.
Yes, he's eating a spoon.
Cecil, is he chewing on? Oh my god! Oh my god, he's enjoyed that spoon. Oh,
he's loving
god,
every bit of it.
This is why we don't
so
get
much blood in his mouth. Oh god, I don't like it. Oh, it's in my lap. He threw up in my lap.
That's what your fault for sitting there. That's Cecil's spot.
Job number 5.
Okay. So, no, you had something to say. Say it there.
Would you consent to having Story take a look at your ring, so we could learn more about it? 'Cause clearly, very important.
I could look at it. I could cast Identify on it.
I have to take it off because
I don't think so.
And yeah, absolutely.
Let me see here.
In the cloaked figures waiting for, honestly, number 3 here.
Okay,
Ash will take 10 minutes to cast Identify on
You
this
have to
ring.
touch it, right?
Yeah.
Do we
Yeah,
really
you
want to
do.
be just doing this in the middle of the tavern?
As soon as you touch it, you hear inside your head, Ash. Oh my. Greetings. Hello. Oh, this is not Nia. Who is this?
Oh. I really should have been prepared for you to be able to talk after he said you guys have talked. Hi. I'm Ash. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Cedric. I think Nira's mentioned you're a part of his adventuring party, I think. The smart
Yes. Yes. it's great to meet you. You wouldn't have happened to have, for some reason, any mysterious individuals wanting to know about you?
Not that I know of. I was a normal person before I was trapped inside this ring, and everything that has happened since has been not normal at all.
That's a fair assessment. I don't know how the situation works for you in the ring. Do you know how long you've been in there?
No.
Okay. What, would you know anything about the ruins you were diving in when, you got stuck in this thing?
I was tasked. Yes. Our town was needing money. People were starving and sick, and they said I could recover artifacts in there. And I volunteered. I couldn't bear seeing my loved ones hurt. I remember that deeply. And then I went to these ruins that supposedly had something of value. And then my mind hurts. For I got trapped in this ring somehow. The details almost feel ripped from my mind.
Okay. And Cedric, was it, I believe? Sorry, I didn't get your name.
Yes.
Did you happen to have any or I guess you did have your loved ones, but did you have any immediate family outside, when you were outside of the ring?
Mother and father. One was a baker and the other the town doctor. I had no siblings.
All right. Good to know. Just thought we'd check in because things are a little odd outside, so just, checking in.
All right. Is everyone all right?
Yep, so far.
Good.
Ash just gonna stop touching the rings.
With the identify I'll give you as well, it's a magic ring that can hold and capture a soul.
Yeah.
And there's clearly a soul in it right now.
Yeah. There's some specific magic item I think that does that.
Sure.
But yeah.
It is that magic item.
Yeah.
The one on D&D Beyond was just edited to hide the fact that it's that magic item.
Oh, okay. I hadn't even looked at your D&D Beyond or anything, but I just knew that was an item somewhere.
Hunter's nosy as fuck, so you did the right thing.
Don't worry, I do that all the time for Nick's game. I love hiding stuff on my sheet. I'm just like, because I know one of them will look at it. Also named Hunter will look at my stuff.
It's gotta be like a weird Hunter thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, one other thing he said, I don't know if it's relevant. You guys were talking about it earlier. He doesn't know of any Madness Wars, so that gives you any kind of time.
Ash is gonna touch the ring again. Ash is gonna touch the ring again. Cedric, one other question, one last question, maybe. Do you happen to remember what year it was when you were any year, maybe?
No, I don't remember the name of my town. I struggle to remember the name of my parents. This ring, it takes and takes whatever was from my mind, and that's why I worry the longer I stay here, what I am, who I am. And I even worry, if any of this is true, maybe I should never be let out. Maybe I was trapped here for a reason, but I don't know why. You hear more panic in his voice, and doubt. Not something that's secretly hitting him, but kind of like a person that has been, who's lost and hurt and alone, and they just don't know. And then to tell them the reality further doesn't make any sense is an even more isolating feeling to somebody that's already magically isolated.
Yeah. Okay. We'll figure something out. We're gonna poke around on our end, and we'll see what we can do about it.
Okay.
You and Near just keep doing your thing.
Sure.
And if you want to talk to anyone else, we can touch and check in. I'm sure.
Okay.
All right. He's gonna take it off. He's gonna look at Nier. That's something you should start with, is that one, not just a casual, oh, by the way.
Well, I don't even know what a Madness War is, so... You guys, you were talking about it with the secret conversation in the college.
You just see Derek immediately put his head in his hands.
Okay, I need you all to understand from my perspective. I have spent 300 years studying history, and you chucklefucks walk into my life, and in the span of 2 weeks, have uncovered numerous unprecedented historical facts and artifacts.
Sounds like you were pretty bad at studying history for 300 years until we showed up.
I was about to say you're pretty bad at your job, number 3.
See, I would like Ash, as they are all doing this to you, to also understand the fact that, like, he understands this fact that typically this is how streaky shit happens in history. Like, all of a sudden, a whole bunch of stuff happens in history. It's like all the shit, and then nothing for a while. That's very commonplace in history.
Yeah.
You are immediately in one of those pockets, and then immediately berated by chucklefucks. Yes.
It's still just maddening for this guy.
Oh, for sure. You're clearly caught up, and you're like, there's part of that own, like, navel gazing that, like, you are a part of something massive right now, and you can't believe it's finally happened to you after studying, and then all the idiots you used to read about, you're surrounded by.
There's definitely an aspect to it that for about 300 years, Ash has believed. I remember the guy's name. It was the one that I think Tyrion followed. The god of fate, whichever one that is.
Maybe.
Believe he is straight up a sham, because there's no way you can predict what's going to happen when it involves all these gods that can never agree on anything. There's no way you can do that. And now he's sitting here having all these unprecedented things happen in sequence. He's like, God, that guy might have something. He might have something there, dude. I'm mad about that. Hate that. Okay, well, first of all, fuck you. All of you. Shut up. Don't need this today.
I am active evidence that you're bad at your job.
This is true.
Yes, it's my fault that one of the most powerful mage families in existence just has some random dude locked up that they bounce around to adventuring parties. Okay, that's your fault.
Why don't you let him go? You have been. Now you gotta blame him. You have somebody to blame.
Okay.
Get him.
Getting back to the topic at hand, I'm a little worried about meeting whoever this individual is. Did you see anything identifying about this person?
Oh.
Now that you think about it, definitely one of those magical cloaks that conceals.
You know, that sounds like he had one of those magical cloaks that conceals.
Thank you, Theric.
Wow.
Revenant is tall. I think he's like 6'4", so if he says someone is tall...
This was, 9 feet taller than you.
Wait, what?
Good Lord.
Taller?
So he's 15'4"?
Okay.
No,
so
why is that too far? Yeah,
that?
it's too far. Go down 2 more. 7 feet taller than you.
13.
You're 6? Yeah, 13. I want 13.
Okay.
13. So we could have you go meet with them. Maybe some of us just come along to see what happens.
Or have someone stand by.
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Oh no.
I don't want to hear this.
Hear me out.
No.
Okay.
You said he knows what our party looks like, right?
He knows all of you.
Cool.
He should go by himself. And we
And
should follow secretly.
Nier is gonna turn into Ori. Ori's not here, now he is.
Ori is like currently being waterboarded.
Hard cut to Ori. Just
He's in fucking Guam. He's in Raven Queen Guam.
Why? We don't know. He's just like, are you dead yet? Just like, why are we doing this? I don't know. Seems like you're not here, and we gotta see if you're dead or not. This doesn't seem to kill people. Useless. Ah! Who knows?
okay.
Do you see the White-Eyed Stranger anywhere on this page?
Perception check.
He gives him the like
Rorschach test.
Rorschach test. Yeah, exactly.
Is he in the room with us right now? I feel
Don't
like I shouldn't be doing this
you.
with you.
Why are my parents fighting?
Show us on the doll where he stabbed you. Okay.
Right.
I don't think that's going to work because they're looking for you. I don't know how much they're going to care about the rest of us.
Well, we can at least see what he wants. And then we can go kill undead.
D4 to
Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god. Listen, Nia, just go as yourself. We'll follow.
Side, no, it sounds exactly like Ori. Like, you probably cannot tell the difference if it was Ori or Nier.
But I can tell the difference because
go ahead, roll for it then, Titus.
I just watched Nier turn into Ori.
Okay,
so I know
that's
you're
a
Nier.
27 deception, Titus.
We saw you turn into him.
Yeah,
But if you didn't, no, if you didn't though, like
But I did.
I want to be clear that like it sounds like him. So like,
Yeah, no, I get you.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
it's
Right,
not like Nier's voice coming out of Ori's body. It's Ori's voice coming out of Ori's body. Like,
I would assume if this is someone with enough magical know-how to not only have this cloak that seemingly hides them, but is tracking whatever your friend is here, probably can see through a disguise.
oh, did not consider that.
Mm-hmm.
Right. All in favor of Nier going as himself, say aye.
Aye.
Hey.
Okay, that's the majority.
Well, you just voted for yourself, so Nia, you're going as yourself. Congratulations.
Okay.
It's gonna take an hour.
I'm not gonna dispel it. Not doing that.
No, I assume I can just like.
Yeah.
I think you can. Yeah.
I think.
Hopefully
I
drop
say
it.
you-
All right. All right. So, I guess we're just gonna tag along and hope this is fine.
Let's follow from a distance.
Wait, sorry. I want to be clear to make sure Drew, misheard. Isn't he waiting for Eric?
He's waiting for
Like-
Theric. He's
Derek
waiting for Theric.
and Nier.
And you will
Theric.
accompany me, Nia.
Because you
Please
said-
take one eye.
Because you were like, oh, I know the cleric. He's like, good. Get the cleric to bring that one, basically, too. And I'm waiting.
I think he said he knows
And
a
his-
cleric. I think he said he knew a cleric, and the guy just assumed,
Yeah, he did.
Regardless, Theric
Yeah,
will go.
regardless, yeah, he's going.
Hear me out. I could dress up as a different cleric, and then we can convince him
No.
that's not the right one.
Oh my
Nia,
god.
I understand it is your impulse
It's the
to
consequence
resort
of
to
their
deception. We're just going to do this above board and interact with these people in good faith. And if they attack us, they will meet the wrath of Coraline. It's that simple. And Eric starts walking away.
All right.
Ash is sitting here and he watches everyone start getting up and leaving, and he just like locks eyes with Revenant on just like, okay. You might get in some hobby today.
It'd be better if number one was here.
Noted.
I have to figure out the fucking numbering system in my head.
Multiple people.
You're
number
2,
three.
Ash is 3,
I
Ori's 1.
Yeah, I fucked up
Yeah.
calling Theric 3. He's number 2.
Yeah, he's 2.
I got 1 through 3 down. I don't know what me and Nier are.
I'm gonna guess Nier is 5.
Oh, you maybe. Yeah, maybe.
It's on his hate list, so Nier's at the bottom.
Oh, that's a difference.
All right, Derek and Nier walking
All right.
through town,
So
going
you guys
to the
go
place
through
that they
town. It's a normal
specified.
day. You go into the Temple of Coraline. How are you guys going in there? You see there's a big statue of Coraline, and there is that very large individual in the cloak staring up at the statue. All the pews are like on the sides, and there's some people here and there moving about.
I'm just gonna be very above board about me, like, hello, I understand you were asking around about us.
Is the whole group with you as well?
I thought we were
gonna
gonna
stay outside.
Yeah.
Until like.
Yeah, until we like, unless something goes awry, right? We'll be outside.
Yeah.
I think that's
awry.
Shut the fuck up.
So
right here.
who's where and tell me that stuff. Help set me up.
Eric and Nir are inside.
Yeah.
Everybody else is waiting outside.
Revenant is Schrodinger here, based on if you play next week.
Okay.
Interesting. Ash? I think Ash is going to step inside. He's just going to be inside the building. I want to see what happens.
Okay.
And Theric or Titus would just be outside.
Okay.
Thank you for coming. It's glad that I didn't have to go track you down. I had a good feeling that one was either a part of your party or a co-worker of yours. Or a contractor, maybe. Anyway.
We're still figuring that out ourselves.
It's an intern on an ad hoc base.
Do you know what any of those words mean?
You have a particular ring of great interest. And I am interested in it.
What is it?
Oh, you're taller than they described.
As he looks at Nir.
I was told you were only about a halfling's height.
I guess you were told incorrect. Captured information's not as good as you think it is.
Maybe not. Maybe that ring isn't important at all then. But you had a ring that belongs to my family. I'd like that back.
I'm not gonna just give somebody a ring because they asked for it. No offense.
I mean, I was asking, but I do plan to take. You won't leave here alive. With that ring.
You notice, I'll say Ash and
Revenant?
Theric.
Oh, Theric.
Those people that you thought were here are not here. There are actually no people inside here. And the window lighting in here is starting to dim. And the statue of Corlin in front of you guys.
Oh no!
No! Goodbye, Titus.
It's still there, but the lights, like all the smoke gets snuffed out in this room at that threat.
You've done nothing wrong. Just hand over that ring, and there is no conflict.
Why? Why do you want it?
Yes, perhaps if you answer our questions, we'll be more willing.
I believe it's hiding my brother in there. Someone we lost dearly, and we would like to see returned.
There's no one in this room. It's just now Ash standing at the back of the room like a jackass right now.
Yes.
He's just gonna, as soon as this happens, he's just gonna go, oh, okay. He's gonna start walking up as this guy is saying that.
Nir wants to insight check that too. Like,
go ahead.
I think as just walking up while he's doing his insight check. What brethren is still kicking around from before Madness Wars?
You see a thing turn, and it turns, and you can just see the darkness of the hood.
Yeah.
And like ring wraith style type of deal. As he looks and goes,
the third party member shows. And whatever this is of Madness Wars, our family cares not of it.
Is this 16 insight?
He's being forthright. You feel like he's being sincere with you. And he turns and goes,
these are stories that do not trouble my family.
I just Revenant are standing outside, dead quiet, just awkwardly.
Yeah, so who's outside? Titus and Revenant and Ori. I'll say Ori's actually with your group. He finally comes up and just like, hey, what's going on? And you guys are just all...
His face is just soaked. With all the
he
water.
didn't actually get waterboarded. I don't know. He was just screwing off.
It's too late. He's been waterboarded.
Nah. They're testing death things on him. I don't know. I don't have the mental capacity right now for that beat story. I don't have it at all.
You're fine. You're fine. It's whatever.
You see Ori comes up to you guys and he's just like, what are we doing?
Well, yeah,
You tell him the story, and he's like,
yeah.
Well, I'm not going to wait out here. And he goes to open the door, and it doesn't open.
Ooh, boy.
That's good. Try hard enough, and Titus will try the same thing.
And then you see the door doesn't budge.
Ori has like thieves' tools, right?
Yeah.
Would he be able to like try that?
Yeah, he starts to go to unlock it, and you see like where the door lock stuff is just disappears off the door as soon as he starts.
Are there windows?
What is this, dude?
I don't think we were supposed to leave half the party outside.
I don't think so either.
You guys look for windows, and you can start seeing windows are getting like smaller and smaller. What are you guys doing?
Titus will try to get up to a window.
Okay, you get up to a window.
No. Titus would. How high is the window?
High, like 8 feet off the ground.
Okay, he's gonna. No, he'll just parkour it actually.
Okay, easy enough. You don't need rules.
Okay.
You're going.
Everyone's following.
Okay. As you like go to the window, you have to break it if you want to get through.
Yeah,
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Shatters. You guys go through as it's getting closer and closer as Ori almost like crushes the last one through as you guys all end up inside here.
Ori gets crushed into a small cube.
Okay. Now back.
But
as you guys find a completely empty temple with just all the light snuffed out, there just seems to be a single like blue light encapsulating this very large hooded stranger as the group is the three of them are talking to the individual.
Yeah, this
fighting
is
in a
your
church.
decision.
Good.
Ultimately, whatever happens here.
Nier is gonna ask Cedric what he thinks telepathically. He just like
I don't want you to get hurt, but I don't want to go with that man. I don't know what any of this is about. I have no brother.
Evan summons his rapier and starts walking.
Nier's gonna go.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to take the risk.
Could Titus hold a attack action, like ready an arrow?
Yeah.
I love fighting in churches.
Honestly,
I don't like that you have experience.
I'm happy about this route. Father be damned.
He takes off the cloak. You see 2 buster swords on his back as he takes out as they go to the ground. Ash, you nearly shit your pants. Revenant,
no!
You nearly shit your pants.
Okay, hang on. Before you continue, I just have to say the amount of times this game, as some esoteric characters walked in and Reed goes, "Ash, you nearly got shit bricks or whatever's going on," is at least 5. You've done it a lot. It's very fun.
No,
You're historical.
Great.
You know about things.
It's great.
Whatever.
That's why I made him. That's why I made him like this. It's
There you
funny.
go.
It's funny. It's serving the purpose I did.
The two of
Continue.
you identify what looks to be the spitting image of the corrupted champion of Mugdus. Here standing in front of you is what many have called Ragnorum Gekken.
You're shitting me! Oh no! I realize it's oh no!
He was described
no.
with swords in his arms, but he does not have that. There is no stone in this person's chest, but this is a 13-foot tall lizard folk. Revenant, you knew him as the general of the Madness War that killed the most, who was the most devastating leader and Madness general of that war. He does not have purple eyes. He does not have markings of madness on him. This creature in front of you has a delightful grin at the combat that is about to begin.
Oh, guys, I'm sorry.
Don't kill Revenant if you play next week.
We're playing right now.
No, we're doing it now,
we're
baby.
going it right now.
We're going. We're going.
Oh,
When you joined Call Reed and we jokingly said Ryan needs to meet Ragnorum, were you just delighted?
Utterly. Utterly. I've had this for a long time. I'm like, today's a good day for this, isn't it now?
This is so cool. This is so sick, Reed.
All right.
We're so back.
So this felt like a button. This felt like a button.
Yeah.
I literally was texting John and Nick this week. There's gonna be a red button here in the very near future, and here it is.
You're gonna
Ash
left
just
them.
walked in. Ash walks into this combat, and he's like, "Okay, we got to be a little serious. This is a little fishy." As soon as Ragnarum's here, he's locking in. He's just like, "Oh no."
It's so bad. I was like, I should have figured it out when you were like, he's
13 feet tall.
Yeah,
that's exactly the height I described it.
Number.
Exactly. It's like you felt a claw on your hand. I'm like,
okay. So as soon as you said that, I did DM Nick. I was like, a claw, and he's like, "Is that someone we're supposed to know?" I was like, "No, but it's an odd detail." What's going on?
I didn't think we'd be. I thought we were done with Ragnarok.
I didn't think we got Ragnarok.
Are we taking a short break before the combat?
You can go. Yeah, go take a short break real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab a drink while you.
Yep. I'm trying to get the song. I gotta get his song to give to Drew, so I'm trying to find it wherever I put it.
Oh yes.
I would also like to point out we were sitting here before the session, and we were like,
"Hold on,
what do we think's going on today?" And we were like, "We get 1 day of freedom, and then another cool ass Reed Austin set piece." And by hell or high water,
I have it downloaded on my fucking phone. Where is it? Face Twilight Mix.
Yeah.
You think actually the Fates Twilight Mix? Is that what we're doing?
Oh, it's too big.
It is. It's too big. Do you have it?
I
do. Give it to you?
Yeah, you did, because I would listen to it on my way to work when I'd walk to work. All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, can you? When did I send that to you? Through email or something, or DM it?
Do
you remember where?
I think I gave you Nitro so you could use it, and then I just downloaded it off of Discord when you sent it.
Gotcha. Oh, you know what? I can probably find it through the old Discord. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Oh God, crazy. Gentlemen, it's bad. Great news though. I've still got a Dispel Magic and Fireball scroll, baby. That'll get us far.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be great. Also, housekeeping question on the 3 necromancy spells.
Yep.
I know you had said Cloud Kill.
Yep.
Cloud Kill isn't technically necromancy. Is it more about the necromancy vibes that we're going for?
It should have been necromancy, so that's my bad.
Okay. I can go through and pick actual things off the necromancy list. I was just more curious. Yeah. All right. It's not going to matter to this fight, just for future reference. I'm just making sure for myself I'm tracking it. Because I wanted to take Disintegrate, but that's not necromancy, shockingly.
Oh.
I would have thought it would be. But
it's evocation, right?
It's transmutation.
Transmutation. Yeah.
I can't find any of it. This is so frustrating.
Okay, because this one is a cleric spell, so I'm not taking that. Horrid Wilting. Oof.
On the bright side, Drew, have never fought Ragnorm because in the last one, that was the episode.
You're right.
That was the episode I was gone. So
it's time, baby. You get
fighting
yours.
actual Ragnorum is not realistic for this level. So how will I twist this? We'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see, baby.
Because they were level
16,
and it was 8 PCs or 10.
Yeah,
I think it was 10
something
PCs.
like that. Yeah, something like that.
10 level 16 PCs, I think, were against him. And
Nick, you're muted if you're speaking.
That's also mad in Ragnorum, so I don't know how that changes.
That's true. That's true as well. But still, Ragnorum, cool shit.
Yeah, he's great.
Cool thing. I'm locked in.
Right.
How long have you had this idea in mind?
Month. Probably.
This is why he said Nier was his favorite character, 100%.
Oh,
when he was like, who are you most excited about? He's like, Nier.
Yep. Well, I had these ideas, and then I could link it back to Nier. That's when I had that one Evangelion song is where it finally clicked on me how long ago to start getting all these things in line.
I'm also just as John and Ash fascinated by the implication that Ragnorum's around. What the fuck do you mean by a version of Ragnorum is around?
Yeah, that's a new
there's
thing
a
for
massive
Nick.
implication for that.
Yeah, a lot of concerning things.
Well, I guess tomorrow at work I'm reviewing all the mug.
Well, one thing that's also concerning.
Once we kill him right here, it's on.
Something else that's concerning is the implication that he calls Cedric family, and the champion referred to Cedric as family. And Cedric claims he doesn't have any siblings. I'm wondering if the champion status is somehow related to this, and that's concerning.
No, that would be a good shout. Maybe
let's kill him.
There's that's where John, Matt, and Ash will get to that conclusion as soon as the adrenaline stops running. But that's fascinating. But I will say I did absolutely build Ash with the intention of I want to be able to have a lore things happen, and Reed goes, "Hey, here's a crazy thing. You understand that's crazy," and I'm like, "All right."
The spitting image of the champion of Mugnus made me shit my pants.
Okay, but the spitting image of Ragnorum is awful.
Made me feel happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's back.
Oh, we're fucked.
All
right.
This is what I live for, Reed.
This is so raw.
This
don't start recording it. Our videos aren't coming through.
Oh yeah, good call. They're not in the right place.
Everybody just refresh your Foundry because we had to leave and come back.
I see.
Oh, I interrupted FaceTime. I don't hear it anymore.
Soon you will hear it.
Oh,
do you hear it?
I heard it originally.
Yeah, it's
first,
there. It's just when you refresh.
The first hour and a half, I heard no music.
It does that sometimes.
It was weird. I even clicked on it. Something weird was happening with that earlier, but we should be good with this.
Yep.
All right.
There we go, baby.
Actually should probably.
First up in initiative, Ragnorum, rolling a 38.
1 second.
In the time and spoke for all today to happen, would I have attuned to the Spear Guardians quote?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You're gonna need it.
Don't worry, whoever has the dominate person, it'll go well. Surely that will work.
Drew and Ryan, here's what happened. They dropped the ball in the 2-point conversion, so they lost. Like, he had it and he dropped it.
Oh, Kingdom Hearts boss music, my beloved. It's been so long.
I literally had this thought today of I was sitting there, I was like, because I've never played Kingdom Hearts all the way through, I associate all of with Zenya, not
you should. I love it.
Kingdom Hearts.
We'll say
a lot of it does is permanently associate with Zenya now instead of Kingdom Hearts for me.
The greatest problem of our last campaign ending early was that we just didn't get enough Kingdom Hearts endgame tracks because it just never happened.
All right.
Surely that's what these games live for.
In the middle of Corallin's most sacred temple inside the Clovis Conclave, a temple erected at the freedom away from the scars of the Madness War, stands in front of you a ghost, a wraith, an afterimage, but flesh and blood. Something that should not be and cannot be in this world anymore. Something that has been defeated and destroyed, yet it stands before you different, albeit a 13-foot lizard folk wielding 2 gigantic buster swords, delighted out of his mind as he breaks into a rage. I'll let you all have the first shot, and then I'm gonna rip you to pieces. Ragnorum is first in the initiative, and he readies an action. Let's see what initiative we're in.
Oh god,
it's one.
This is so over. This is so cool.
Initiative 4.
Thank
All right.
First up is Titus.
And I think that works out because I was readying a shot, right?
We want to
Yes.
hit Ori at all? Or
Yeah, someone's running Ori right now.
All right.
Who wants to run him?
We can just kind of do it as a group, or Ryan.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't.
Someone roll initiative for him.
Yeah, but are you gonna count that shot I was readying just as the attack? On
No,
my
you
turn,
can get that one. As soon as his cloak comes off, you can shoot that one, and then you'll have the rest.
I rolled a natural 20 for him for initiative.
Awesome.
Okay, he might go first. Never mind. Or I'll get the shot off.
Yeah, you get the shot.
You will.
It's just a normal shot. It's not going to be anything crazy. I don't have any disadvantages or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
27 to hit.
That is his armor class and hits.
Oh no!
I'm not gonna have
Drew's like, no! No, I don't like it. Go back. I like it better as a boogeyman.
This is so over.
I knew that shit already. Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm living life.
D4, get out, please. I'm struggling here. I'm struggling.
Maybe
so
I
much.
should actually keep track of the freaking health.
Just to see what we do.
Yeah, I
So-
didn't even expect this much.
I'm gonna roll max damage at 18 for a
Okay.
normal arrow shot,
Damn.
Okay.
and then yeah, that's just a
It's a
free
magical
action,
bow, right?
Well, it was like a norm. It was a +1 bow, and
Mechanically,
That's it?
is it?
Yes.
It counts.
Yeah.
Yes, that counts.
Yeah,
Okay.
I always forget like the +1's better. But yeah, that's it. That's not a turn. So
How much damage?
18
18.
or yeah, 18.
18. Yeah. As it hits, you see piercing damage. Not as effective as it normally is. As it goes into its skin, you see its scale, it cuts in, and you see damage on the scale, but the arrow just obliterates and shatters on impact.
That's good to know. That's not fun. But hey, I hit him. That's
You
for
did.
something.
You did. All these years, you've been begging for your Mecha Ragnorum. You got your opportunity, and you fucking hit him on your first shot. This is what you played for all these years.
He's
So
done
wait,
it.
If I got Mecha Ragnorum, what about Mecha Hadrian? Is that still possible?
Okay, you're asking
I'll
too
think
much
about
there.
it. I'll think
You're
about
asking a
it.
bit
No,
too
I don't
much.
like that answer. Actually, I
I'll
like
think
that answer
about
worse. Mecha Adrian would be more destructive on accident.
But you could kill him. You could kill him yourself.
Adam, do you get 2 arrow attacks at this level?
He was readying an action to
It was just-
attack,
yeah,
but
that's not my turn.
Well,
That's
yeah,
not
but
my turn.
if you take the attack action, you
I
still
guess he
get
gets a
both
sec-
shots.
He gets the both shots. Yeah,
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 you
yeah.
get
yeah,
both.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
I don't think so because he's taking a reaction. He's not.
Well, no,
he's not
he's
He's
ready.
holding an action.
He
It's
held
an
his
act-
action.
It's an action prior to combat.
He held his action to take the attack action, and because of his
mean-
fighter stuff, he gets both shots. Well,
I
it
mean, I
might be
didn't-
different because of ranged. It might be different because of the ranged, but I know for like fighter attacks, that's how it worked.
I feel like this is a good thing to get straight.
It's only on your.
I don't.
turn.
Hey, I hit him once. I did first damage. Everything that happens from this point on is not
Yeah.
my fault. All right.
Yeah, it's only
the
one.
The wording is on your turn, so
Yeah.
it's that whole like, not the attack action. This is not on his turn.
Gotcha.
Ah.
Okay.
That's what the wording is because it says like you get an.
Yeah, I
extra
see.
attack.
That's why initially I
You
felt
take
that
an
way.
attack.
I thought you only do like one thing when you hold as a reaction. Otherwise, you don't get the 2 hits for some odd reason.
Okay.
I feel like that
My
came
bad.
up often, and especially Critical Role back in 5e days. Okay. Ori's first.
Play Ori.
Who wants?
Yeah, we could just let's just like talk about Ori over the table. Like, dude,
Yeah.
He always does a blood maledict and shoots people.
Yep.
Yeah, it does.
Did Hunter
Honestly,
say
it-
anything in chat? Did he do the excuse
He
me
said-
meme or something from
Yeah.
what Ryan just said? The what?
It was. Y'all
he
have
said
no
it-
one to blame but
Yes.
yourself.
exact quote. From
Yeah.
Very good.
But if he's getting ready to rage, we should probably do something to like slow him down.
He's already raging.
Oh, I mean like getting ready to attack, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't like the rage.
Should
Oh,
Ari just
sure.
do Crimson Right and then just shoot twice?
Yep.
Yeah.
probably
That
not
sounds
bad,
exactly like what you do.
Yeah.
All right.
Do we want to do
trying to find
right
the
of
right
right of the
damage.
storm or right of the frozen? Do you want it to be lightning or cold damage?
Let's do Right of the Dawn and do Radiant.
Oh yeah, is that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
next one.
that's the main
All right.
one.
Yep.
So his Chemocraft die is a D6. He takes 6 points of damage.
Of what kind of
Oh,
damage?
he's got to shoot, right? Or
You gotta shoot.
Like-
No,
Yeah, he's
no.
got-
Ori takes 6 points of damage.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
all
okay.
right,
When
because
he
he does that
activates
right. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then I'll have him make 2 attacks.
All right. Cuts himself with his Crimson Right. starts firing away at this monstrous figure.
22 won't hit, but a 29 will.
Yes, the 29 hits. So the first one,
heavy crossbow.
As the first one goes up, it glances off his scales, and you see a smile on his face, and the other one shatters on impact, and you see his little jump. And even though he's getting hit, he's loving it.
14 points of piercing damage and 6 points of radiant.
Make Ori do a dex saving throw.
Oh boy.
Got a +8. I'm nearby. Because all three of us are entered.
Yeah.
Would he be within 10 feet of me?
Yes. Yep.
Add a +4 to his save.
Okay, so +12. That is a 29.
Oh, he saves. So you see Ori, when he shoots off the arrow that goes into him, you see the piercing hit him, and then as the normal radiant energy that you would normally see burn out, instead you see Ori just jump instinctually out of the way, and also that radiant energy, boom, right where he was, just hits the ground.
Oh boy!
And then now it's Titus's turn, unless we get one of.
4 is going to take a legendary action.
Yep.
Yay!
Embrace the chaos! He reaches into the ground, and you see he cracks into the ground, and then he pulls up like what looks to be like a fireball in his hands and crushes it, and the entirety of this of the temple erupts into flame. I need everyone to give me con saving throws.
Oh no!
Everyone by me gets +4.
So Ori and Titus get +4.
Mm-hmm.
Just +4, not a D4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
+4 raw.
just
No,
straight
no
+4 because of me.
It is red fire of note.
17 from Ash.
Fail.
I figured.
10 from
Fail.
Titus.
Fail.
Oh, that's a
You said
natural.
con for Ori?
Fail. Yep, cons.
Dirty 20 for Ori.
Fail. Fail. So if you succeed it, which no one did, you would take half of 40 fire damage.
Oh my
We're all taking
god!
40.
I'm almost out immediately!
Welcome to Ragnorum fights.
I think I need to run!
As the fire simmers down after that explosion, you see him. You can hear the drums of the hunt. It is now Titus's turn.
Okay, he's just gonna use his bonus action to Giant Smite, get big.
Yep.
So he'll get the advantage on strength stuff and the extra 1d6 on his first attack. Are there any like chandeliers above him that I could like shoot down and maybe slow him down a bit?
Fuck yeah, let's try it.
I'm assuming there just is one I can take a shot to bring
Sure,
it down.
big chandelier, take a shot at it.
All right, I'm just gonna use a normal arrow for this, nothing fancy
Yep.
or anything. Rolling. 30.
Yeah, it hits, obviously. Hits. It goes and falls down onto him. It's this impressive display type of chandelier. It crashes onto him. Doesn't have any effect. It's not a magical item.
No, yeah,
You can tell as it hits, and as it kind of wraps around him, you see he just like interested for a second and just sort of flexes as it shatters around. And then the terrain looks a little rough, but you see him go like, I love destruction too. As he rips into a pillar that was like hold above some of the pews, and he just rips the pillar out, and it just collapses a whole bunch of shit to the side, nearly crushing Theric. Let's make this a battlefield.
Since I have another arrow for my second attack, Aldrich, since that wasn't very effective, I'll just shoot him.
Sure.
Yeah. And it'll just be another normal one. Fucking nope. That's a 2 for a 13.
Okay, since you shoot a ranged weapon at him and you miss by more than 10, he gets to make an attack.
Oh no, God!
I rolled bad. That's very bad.
Fucked.
26 to hit.
No, don't think so. No,
All right, so he grabs your arrow out of the air, and he's like, cute, but it could be better. And as he turns it back towards you, you see it turns into this like large, spiritual, almost magical arrow in his hand with this bluish, like alchemy, starish look to it, and he whips it at you. You'll take 12 points of force damage.
Okay, no conditions or anything tied to that?
Nope.
Okay.
That it?
Yeah, I'm not going to action search here, so I attack twice. I use my
Sure.
bonus action, so yeah, I think that's it. I'm
Okay.
still a decent ways away from him, right? I don't...
Oh, yes. No, we're not.
Yeah.
No bridge incident again. No. You guys are way back. The ones that are in danger. He has range. That's very clear. He is 13 feet tall with very
Nick's
long
internet went out.
wingspan with buster swords that are about 8 feet tall.
Nick's internet went out, I think.
Yeah, Nick's internet died for a second. He'll be back.
His life is pain.
Yeah, it is.
But, then he would probably... Is there a pillar he can maybe move to take cover behind?
Sure. Absolutely.
I mean,
the
not
furthest
that
pillar
he-
back. He already like ripped one out that's in like a line, so you could go to the opposite side that isn't ripped out yet, and it's still a while away. It's still
But
supporting itself, even though one got ripped down.
But I could have full cover from a pillar,
Yes.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Even though he could probably hit me through that pillar.
Well, I mean, he literally just did with all the fire. So.
Okay, yeah, fun. And then please don't be Nick. Oh no, it's Ash.
No,
It's
it's
Ash.
me.
Yeah, it's Ash.
It's me.
Derek's a while away still.
Yeah.
Mr. No.
So, does Ragnorum do anything funny at the end of Titus's turn?
Not yet. No.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
that's awful. Ash's turn is up. He got fucking blitzed by the fire.
I
Holy
bet.
God. And
Welcome to the big
gets,
leagues.
He gets cooked.
Wait, how much is the fire again?
40.
40.
Right. Okay.
And Ash's health is 45. So he sits there charred, and looks at him for a second. We have one living relic. We don't need two, especially from the dead. And he's going to slam some sulfur in his hands, and he pulls like his hands back, and you see that usually the green string that he uses is like this. It's almost like the outside of a dream catcher where it's a circle in his hands, but it's pure orange. I want to cast Wall of Fire encircling him.
Sure.
And as I'm doing that, I'm running backwards.
So is it a con save for him?
Let me double check.
Which, by the way, only like the wall fire's not tall enough to get to like, so you can't obscure him anymore. He's 13 feet tall, so you've made him into a
20
metal.
feet high.
Oh, okay, 20 feet for the circle?
I'm gonna say, yeah.
Okay, then you're good. You're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah.
I thought it was 10 feet.
It's a dex save, which I would guess he's super good at, but we're gonna find out.
Ooh, wow, and I rolled really high too.
Okay.
Let's see. Let's see what his broken ass bullshit
Welcome
is.
back.
I'm on my mobile hotspot right now on my laptop while I wait for the internet to work.
Beautiful. That's fine.
But
You are on your second death save currently.
That would be... No, you're not. No, you're not.
Yeah, no, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay.
That's a 33 for his dex saving throw.
You know, I think that just might save against my level 7 wizard.
I'm aware. Again, very aware we're level 7. I know. I'm stressing this for all the players. Set piece.
No. I'm more playing into it because just I'm getting my shit rocked
Yes.
and it's fun.
Enjoy it. We're going to have fun.
There's a level where it's like, oh no, I'm losing and this sucks. This is just an ass kicking so bad where I'm like, dude, I'm just trying to live. It's fine.
Also, did I hear silvery barbs coming from the distance?
I can't see him. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, 'cause
well,
of the
you can see.
firewall.
No. He can see on your end. It's opaque on his end. You can
Okay.
see through.
All right. I'll do it again.
Okay. Yeah.
If he wants to, he doesn't have to cast it.
I
That's his
would
call.
have if I just figured I couldn't see him.
For sure. You can cast it.
Yeah.
21 this time.
At least I believe so. Let me double check.
I gotta turn Faith Twilight on my own end right now.
Within 10 feet.
We're into
Actually,
the
you might be right. You might.
part of
I
it.
think. Yeah, the other side of the wall deals with damage. Sorry, I'm trying to read the wording. I think you are right. I don't think you can see through it.
Okay.
My bad. I thought it was one side you could see through, one side you couldn't. So yeah, never mind. He still makes it no matter what. 5d8 fire. Okay. Oh, pretty good roll actually. Even though it's going to be halved. So 8, 16, 21, 27. 27 halved to
13.
13?
13? Yeah, 13.
Okay.
Born in flames. Ah, the burn familiar to me. A well-tossed fireball.
You're freaking out.
What did Ash say? What did Ash say?
Just scream, just shut up. This man is just
you
talking.
just
He's enjoying every
he's
part
going
of
for
it.
it. As Ash is running away, he is going to quickly pop the healing wine I just bought and down that shit.
You got it.
That's gonna be his turn as he's running for his life. He's booking it. Let me see here. That is 8d4 plus 8. Let me roll this on D&D Beyond just because I don't... Actually, I have enough d4s, so I can do that. That's going to be his turn. You can keep going. I'm just healing now.
Legendary action. He's going to reach out of the fire towards Theric. And
No.
Theric, what is your main hand weapon right now?
It's a longsword.
He's going to grab your longsword, and it's an athletics contest right now.
Nick, I don't think you're winning.
He's trying to take. If he's trying to take it, he can have it. Derek doesn't need it that bad right now. Also, I think my internet just came back, so I'm gonna swap to my desktop.
Okay.
All right.
He takes your sword and crushes it and destroys it.
All right, yeah, I was about to say I don't need that shit that bad. He can have it.
He can have it. It's his.
Ridiculous reaction of my mind. I'm going to destroy your main weapon. Take it. Fuck it. I don't want it.
I think after the display he's seen of this guy, I think that's a pretty fair assessment in this moment.
Okay. Okay. Near.
All right, I'm back where I should be.
All right, so Nier is going to back away. Bonus action, he's going to cast Mass Healing Word.
If you back away, he can take an attack of opportunity against you.
He can't see because of the opaque.
That's true. He can.
It'll be at disadvantage at least.
He has what's the Quake sight, Tremor sight, and True sight.
I can't join as game guy. Can I join as game camera?
But Tremor sense probably like.
Tremor sense.
There's blind sight.
Blind sight. He has blind sight up to 30 feet. I know, and this thing.
Yes, he can.
He has like a bunch of bullshit for that.
Okay, then yeah, he can
Game
take
camera's probably fine.
Do you want to try and do that?
No.
Do you want to try and disengage? Because Nier would be aware, but also the fucking imagery of his giant buster sword cutting down the wall of fire towards you as you run away is pretty dope.
It does go hard. It does go hard.
He is he's gonna back away, and he's gonna cast Silvery Barbs on his hand as it comes out.
Sure.
I don't like.
It's like coming through the fire. It's in fire. It'll take more damage. I'm happy to take fire damage again. He's going to. As the sword comes through, the Buster Sword tries to come down.
I don't think he takes damage again from it. He just...
I think when you enter it for the first time.
But he's already in it. He already took the damage.
Okay, I didn't know if he was
he's
like
in
on the side.
Yeah, no, I did it directly around him. He's encased in this.
Hunter says he's 40 minutes out, so if we can just...
Survive 40 minutes. Good luck.
What time is it? Oh, no, we're not going to go that long. No.
Question. I can't join as game guy. Can I join as somebody else for now?
Oh, let me kick you.
Okay, that works too. Let me know when.
What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do on Foundry?
Listen to the music with the rest of you.
I was making a joke. He was kicking you. Digitally kicking
everybody
you.
heals 11 from Mass Healing Word.
Oh, thank God.
That's very nice.
Don't worry, gentlemen.
But I feel like he's gonna murder at least.
I'm joining as Hunter right now.
All right, just join us on
right now. There, right?
That's valid.
What's that?
What I've... Oh, we can't join. All right, I don't know.
Oh, I got it. Game guy.
I'm here.
Cool.
Oh,
you
the
can be
music's back.
100.
All right, I'm locked in.
Don't worry, guys. I'm back up to full health, but I will certainly lose all of it in the next 2 minutes.
All right, so the first throw is a 18 to hit.
Miss.
He rolled really bad. So through the fire, it crushes down. Nier's able to dodge out of the way of this Buster blade. The fire cleaves through the flames. As it hits the ground, it dents the ground, and then you see the sword cut itself goes a distance as well, cutting through a whole row of pews as well down. And as you can hear it like clink off the ground, and you can hear
Also, concerning that he's somehow... never mind, you go. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Speak.
Revenant will get the advantage from the silver barbs.
Okay.
And is like looking around, is there any still windows here, or is it at this point been all sealed?
It's all sealed off at this point. This place looks to be like trapped. This is almost like you guys have been encapsulated in this domain type of deal.
Oh God.
All right then. Nier is going to cast cantrip, I guess. Sacred Flame. So
sure.
Dex save.
Okay.
Surely this will work.
37.
Save.
I'm rolling really low.
Hold on. There's a stat block in my DMs I need to look at.
Oh no! Don't look at that.
I'm not doing that.
Don't do that.
It is definitely tuned down from that one because of what this is.
Yeah.
Okay. So he saves as the fire goes off, and he just like, more fire? What is it going to do to me? All right.
God, I love him.
Anything else?
So dude.
Nope.
Derek, your turn. You are swordless.
So all this shit happens, and Theric is like stumbling, and he looks like frightened and scared, and then you see him calm himself, and he starts repeating to himself, I will hold back the darkness. I will hold back the darkness. And he's going to use his new feature, Embodiment of the Law, to cast an enchantment spell as a bonus action.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Bless. There's 6 of us. I'm going to cast 3rd level Bless on all of us. And I'm going to, with my action, I'm going to say, Coralon, I face one of your most ancient enemies. I need your aid in this hour. And I'm going to pray to Coralon.
Roll a D100 to me on D&D Beyond.
Oh,
that's new.
As you are going to try a divine intervention here of sorts.
Are we about to witness history?
Well, we don't know because it's in Reed's DMs. Nick just made a face. I'm a little worried.
Go for 000.
Dude, Nick's like, what is going on? Did Nick pull it off? What did he do?
Interesting.
Neat.
Interesting.
Karya bursts through the fucking ceiling and it's like, get out of there! Leave! You're supposed to be dead, Ragnarum!
And this is the 3rd fight in a row I didn't do anything.
What's going on?
I have to think about that. Let me think about that. That is a success. I have to think about it.
Oh, man. Okay, do we want to maybe say whatever happens at the top of the round?
Well, that's what I'm contemplating right now, but that's why I want to get to Revenant.
Yeah, you have a D4 and everything now. Theric is concentrating on it. We'll see how long that lasts.
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts.
Also, as part of that, I would command Revenant to make an attack, I guess.
Oh, I'm nowhere near.
Oh, then Titus.
Nowhere near.
Well,
I
no,
can do an
right.
arrow. I can do an arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, Titus. Shoot
But
his
it is a disadvantage because you can't see him. It's a disadvantage because you can't see him, so good luck.
Am I just shooting around the corner?
Titus is the fucking greatest shot I've ever seen. Except for
you can
Ares,
shoot.
Lona, and all of those other people.
Shit! That's a fucking 14.
It just gets eaten by the fire. There's a giant wall of fire. So you tried to shoot through it, and unfortunately, didn't get through.
Okay.
This is gas, Reed. I want you to know.
This is so hard. This goes hard. All right.
How far away from him am I, roughly?
You can get up to a melee him for the sake of narrative, but like the pews would be like very long, right? This is the biggest temple. It'd probably be hundreds of feet. I don't really give a shit right now. If you want to go up and melee him, you're allowed to.
Yeah. We'll take fire damage.
He's letting all of us get attacked, so that's appropriate.
Yeah. All right. I will happily take that fire damage, but do I have to be inside with him in order to not be at disadvantage? I know I have advantage from.
Well, then I'm making a straight roll. They'll make it a straight roll then.
Yeah, but I want advantage. Like if I go through the flames.
Yeah, you can go through the flames. You'll take damage, but you'll have your advantage.
Yeah.
Not worth it. Never mind. I'll just do it straight. So yeah, I'm gonna attack with my conjured rapier.
Give me a dex save as you go through the wall.
I'm not actually.
He's not going through. He's not.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, I thought you said he was. My bad.
You're good.
All right, so that's a 12 on the die plus a 4 on the d4 plus 7. So that's 16 plus 7.
23.
For 23.
Yep, not enough.
Not enough.
27 is his armor class right now.
Oh, this is not happening.
And you rolled with advantage?
It got canceled out because of the wall of fire.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Plus 3.
That hits.
All right, so
and does double damage.
And we're gonna zhuzh it up a little bit.
Since you're gonna go
my
for
packed weapon. I'm gonna deal psychic damage. And then you know what? This feels like a bad idea because we already know what happens with
Radiant.
But I think. Hang on, let me.
Is it fucking we ball time?
Yeah, I feel like it's a fucking we ball time.
Also, I really love the mental image of like all these pews, like this dark room with just this circle of fire at the front, and Revenant just sprinting down the pews at it to fucking start swinging.
By the way, as Revenant walks up,
you're getting your iconic
whispers,
moment.
He whispers, "I'm a big fan of your work. I'm so sorry."
I'm a big fan of your work, dude. This is so cool, but I gotta hit you.
Hey, they're not my friends. My coworkers are watching. Sorry about this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
he says so. Listen, yeah, man, I get it. It's fine.
All right, so
sprinting down the pews with some destroyed a 20-foot tall ring of fire around the 13-foot monstrous lizard folk holding 2 Buster swords. Pillars have been collapsed down. A giant statue of Corlin behind. The light stuffed out. All the windows have disappeared inside this area. And piercing through the flames, the first cut gets the flames to have a little opening so then the Revenant can stare into the face that so many others saw as their very last images before they were murdered in the Madness War 1 and 2. The last sight they ever saw was this monstrosity leering down on them with a massive grin and wild eyes on his face. With the fire still split, he rears back and hits critically right into his chest, right at a point that feels like it harkens back to an old wound.
Is it double the value on the dice or double the amount of dice?
Double the value of the dice. So you roll the dice, double it, or you can roll double dice if you give a shit. I don't really care.
Okay.
But whatever's faster, so they typically just roll once, double it.
Yeah, all right.
Only
so
the dice stuff, though.
Yep. 7 plus. That's 22 plus 4 damage. Hang on. Wait, no, that's not right. Hang on. So double the dice.
Yep.
7. Hang on. No, this is. So it's 7 times 2. That's 14 from 14 psychic. 2 plus 2. 4 plus another 8 from the divine smite. So that's radiant.
Mm-hmm.
And then another 4 just from hitting them with my rapier.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, I fucking hate math. That's gonna be 26 damage total from.
You got
rapier.
it. You notice this radiant damage goes through. As it explodes out, you see him go, "I hate paladins." He's looking fine, but
yeah. We've not scratched.
But a
this
great
guy,
gash Revenant like this is.
He's fucking weak.
All right. Top of the order.
That's my turn.
This motherfucker.
It is Four's turn. You see, you hear he roars, and you see as he expands out his arms that cross over the fire threshold on his turn. You still can't see him, but his arms and the Buster swords are sticking out from there. The Corlin statue is cut like an X and is beginning to collapse in the background as it falls. He takes a step out of the fire, is grinning with excitement, and you see him, he's going to take his multi-attack.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
First up, Revenant.
Fair. My armor class is 20.
Excellent.
97 to hit.
Yeah, 45 to hit.
A worthy opponent.
Here we go. That is a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Okay. That is going to be...
Silvery barbs. I'm trying.
Gotta pull it out in this guy.
That is a 30 to hit.
No, yeah, it is. Sorry, bud, I tried.
Let's see.
I could die again. It's fine.
Is this one abjuration? I don't think it is. I don't think so.
Feel the sting, as it's going to be 32 points of slashing damage as it cuts down across.
I'm still up.
He looks over toward Near ran away, then. Near, you ran away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, Theric.
Okay.
Theric, he's going to make an attack against you.
Tearing this motherfucker down.
25 to hit.
Hits.
That is going to be 32 slashing against you.
He needs
Still
to make
standing.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
I need to make a constitution saving throw.
He's going to burn a legendary resistance. He rolled a
31. 32, so 16. I need to beat a 16 on a con save to maintain concentration. And I get advantage from Warcaster.
So he takes half that in radiant damage, whatever he just said.
Okay, I maintain concentration on Bless.
You notice as a radiant damage comes at him, I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Oh god, did I just kill myself?
Maybe it happens once a round? I don't know. Very fascinating.
That's going to be 12.
That's a fail. You take the damage instead of whatever it was.
All right, so 16.
Yes.
Revenant falls unconscious.
So,
God.
Revenant goes and blocks it. It goes towards him, and you see him go like, ha, 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 and he gives a twist of his neck, and you see the energy get redirected, and then just goes hit onto Revenant as he crosses the threshold of fire, and he cuts one through Revenant, one through Theric, but I saw Ori on screen. As he looks towards the two of them, that one's down. Theric's hurt. He looks over towards Ash, and he's going to take a swing against you.
How far can he swing?
He can swing up to 20 feet, I think, with his range, and he can move like 45.
Okay, because I'd sprinted 30 feet away, but yeah.
He's going to catch your ass.
He's going to hit me
opportunity
probably.
if wanted for Theric.
I will take that because with Warcaster I can cast spells.
Yeah, so you hear this time like the ground quakes as he's walking after you. It's like the footsteps of a T-Rex coming down as he's hunched over, enjoying this with these massive Buster swords.
Oh no! I don't even have a shield slot.
You see, let me pull up this spell first. Sure. Make sure it works the way I think it does.
I really had hoped it was going to get to my turn before he tried to hit me.
Okay, you see Theric, as he's starting to walk away from Theric, Theric rips his amulet of Corlin off his neck, and like this white hot light consumes Theric's arm and turns pitch black, like it starts warping the air around it, like it's anti-light, and he's gonna smack Ragnorum in the back and cast Inflict Wounds. That's a Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, you got it.
He's probably gonna save.
That's a natural one. Holy fuck. God damn me.
Is he gonna burn the resistance?
I'm gonna let him take it. I'm taking it.
Oh, that's 27 points of necrotic damage.
Good shit. He takes it.
Also, quick question for the group.
Yep.
Revenant went down to 0. Is Ri within 30 feet to do his Blood Curse of the Fallen Puppet on?
Oh, he will do that.
No.
Oh, yes,
And
yeah.
by the way, you fall unconscious. You don't have to make death saving throws when you fell.
Okay.
Of note.
That's fascinating.
Going toward Ash.
Yep.
You see one of the harbingers, the bringer of the most recent collapse that was prevented. Take aim at you for a 20.
Wouldn't you know it, that hits. And it really makes me mad, because if I had my shield, I could have been able to block it, but I tried to be a
You
good
shot
person.
the fire and you're like about to try and get the shield, but he's just too quick on you in this moment where you're like, just so much going on, and you see him, he looks at you and he goes, "Sleep well, wizard." And you just get bodied. You feel like you should be cut in half as he slices through you, and then you just go black onto the ground. You guys see a gigantic gash in
No,
Ash
wait.
as
Well,
he goes-
how much damage?
Oh, 32.
No, I'm still up.
Oh, okay. Oh, you drank the whole potion that healed everything.
I drank the potion and I got healing from near. So he slams it into him.
Yeah, I thought you were at 5. You're good.
Yeah, no, he's still up.
Very good.
He slams it into him, and Ash kind of sits there for a minute with his sword in his chest and shoves it off and looks at him and goes, "You're not the only one who survived the Madness War. Get in line."
Again with these madness wars. Someday I'll have to get to the bottom of this nonsense.
Oh no.
Extremely weird.
This is so cool but terrifying.
He is then going to move another 5 feet past you, not out of your range yet. And
Okay.
no, I'll say Ori and Titus are too far away. So he's going to turn on the group, and he's going to then take both the Buster Swords, and for his last 2, because he gets a total of 5 multi-attack actions. His last 2, he's going to cut as a blade, and you see an entire X cut go forward, and that's going to be attack roll against everybody but Ori, Titus, and Revenant. Those guys don't have to worry about this attack coming towards them right now.
Wow. I'm gonna go down. This is gonna be it.
Yeah, I was about to say, this theory probably goes down here.
That is going to be a 20.
Eric raises his shield and blocks it.
It wants it for you, Theric. It wants this moment for
Yeah.
you.
Yeah. I'm out, baby.
Okay.
I'm assuming it
Near?
does more than 13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it hits near.
Yeah, it's 32 damage. So then, again, unconscious, as you guys feel like you've been cut in half, but your bodies fall. And you see
The ring is mine.
I will give Titus his turn. Well, we have Ori, Titus, and Theric. I'm going to give you guys your turn. Actually, well... Do I want it to be hopeless?
Up to you.
That's your call, dude.
We might
You ain't
already
killing
be
us?
there.
I'm cool with it.
We might already be there.
4's going to action surge.
Oh my god.
As he turns and looks towards Ori and Titus.
Titus is behind a pillar currently. I don't know if that matters.
It won't.
Okay. Just thought I'd try.
Yeah, I was pretty aware of that. I can hide, but chances are it won't. It'll be futile.
He reaches back with his sword, and you see him go to cast a spell. I don't believe anybody has a counter spell left, right?
The person who
Yeah, not the
No one's
person who could
conscious.
have.
yeah, the person who could is
So
down.
you see, as he whips both the Buster Swords, runes ignite on it, and another one of those axe cuts happen, but instead you see like a meteor form. And the meteor shoots out towards the back
Fucking
end of
Radon.
that area.
Oh
I need
my
you guys to give a
God.
dex saving throw.
Okay, I'm good at these, but I'm a little bad on these. So,
So Ori and Titus dex saving throw as the entire
Titus, you
back
have advantage because
of the area is
Ash
being
gave you the
And add a
silvery
D4.
barbs.
Add a D4 as well.
You have advantage because the silvery barbs and the D4.
I rolled a 2 and a 4.
Bro, you're not saving. Don't even do the math.
Lights were too bright. Lights were too bright for
Don't even do
Titus.
the math.
Yeah.
Well,
he was just behind a pillar. He's not even looking, and then all of a sudden he's just like, "What?" And just it's like a nuke going off. It is just like a bomb, a grenade, whatever it is.
Did anyone roll for aura?
No, I don't have his character sheet anymore.
I can roll.
Yeah.
He gets like a plus.
It's got a +8 to Dex.
And then a D4.
Did you roll for him, Drew?
No.
Okay, well I just did. You got 26.
Saves? Does he have any of that bullshit? Or like if he saves on Dex, he doesn't take damage?
I don't think he has evasion. I don't think
No, he does not have
Okay.
evasion.
It's 90 points of fire damage,
Oh yeah, he's out.
and then half of that on a save.
Oh wait, no, wait. If it's that, he's up.
Half
if it's
of that on a save.
he's up.
He's up.
He's up.
All right.
I am down.
Okay, you're down. Stable.
Damn, I was gonna get somebody up.
Orai's turn now as he finishes that.
What do you guys want him to do?
He pisses himself.
He gets waterboarded.
Hang on. Where is Adam in the initiative? He's next.
Orai's top of the order. Orai is next in the order.
But I meant Adam. I said Adam.
I see what you're saying.
Orai has a potion. Do you guys want to say he goes and uses that on
I don't think so, because I think it's very clear where this is gonna go, and I don't want to. I don't want to waste Hunter's resources.
Yeah, I think that's
one
fair.
thing if we use our own shit.
That's fair.
That's actually a good
I'm
call.
not making death saves.
That's
don't
fair.
waste Hunter's inventory if he's not here.
You're right.
That's
Don't do
fair.
that.
That's fair.
Well, if we just give him another 20 minutes.
He also has 2,000 gold.
Oh fuck, we are going that long, man. Maybe.
Yeah. He also has 2,000 gold. I don't know. Orai walks over and shoots 2 crossbow bullets into Titus.
Orai sneaks over to Ragnorum, pickpockets his inventory, though he has no pockets, and then hits him with the money blade after giving him 2,000 points.
Yeah. Okay. Can we just say he just stays behind the pillar? That's what he's doing. He's just hanging there.
Sure.
He's just hanging.
All right. At this moment, you see he begins to walk over. Orai trying to catch his breath as he's singed and burned and battered. Your shield, is just burnt to shit and damaged as you pull it down Theric. And 4 walks over to Nier and picks him up with his, ever so delicately in his hand and goes and touches the ring. As he touches it, you see him go, "Gah! Ah! You don't need this finger." As he goes to cut Nier's finger off, you see the statue of Corlin reform in the center after it collapsed. And you see a giant light explode outwards as a Valkyrie of Corlin comes through it. Karaya comes, and you see she puts a sword into him, and you see him like, "Ah!" as he goes and pushes it off, and he's trying to push her off. And in this moment, as he is being impaled backwards and fighting with it, you see a arrow get shot into him, right into his head, and just explode out backwards. And there are just explosions hitting out all around as a herald has shown up in this moment. The half-elf, the wood elf, Ari Gilfrey, looking worse for wear, has loosed an arrow through him in this moment. As he is heavily breathing, trying to steady himself as he looses another arrow at him. And you see the individual backing up, throw it away. He's like, shit! He grabs the cloak and immediately puts it over him as it hides the body, it puts the illusion back over him. You see all of a sudden, as the round now has ticked on in these 6 seconds, Ashna Zurin, she shows up in this moment. And you see he starts backing up and the entire place shatters from the darkness and no longer is existing. And you see him go, and he goes to teleport away, and Ashen counterspells it. And you see he stops in this moment, and he sees that he's in trouble. And then teleporting in, you see that young girl comes in here, grabs onto him, and teleports away.
No.
Also, read above table.
Yeah.
Theric would have used a mass healing word just so everybody else could have seen that.
Yeah. That's fine.
That way,
you immediately
everybody
do that
gets
as
to be like,
you have
oh,
that
was
moment. Everybody wakes up and is able to see these lasting moments of these things coming through, and you see Ari there for a second. He just like,
thank you.
He nods to you and then just completely collapses down to the ground, and you can see his body starts getting eaten away, and it looks like his skin is just burning and ripping away. And immediately in that moment, you see Karaya go back over, grab him, and be like, "I will be right back," and disappears with him. Oh. You see Ashen looks at you and goes, "Where's Beltron?"
And that is Ash is standing up. In the middle of this, Ash is standing up and sees Ari walk in. Is that a fucking herald? And then it keeps going. Keeps going. Sorry.
Not here. That was that was fucking Ragnorum, though.
Did you get
that
the
is where
pin?
we're going to end tonight's session.
Yeah, I would guess.
Oh, no.
Yeah, oh, boy. Cool NPCs.